Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to a drenched Chippewa Falls High School in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Sorry for the rain delay, folks, but here we go. We're going to try to give it a chance tonight. Looks like some light rain here maybe for the next half an hour to an hour, and then maybe clearing out of here. We're going to have some football. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Big Rivers Conference Football from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, and Braden Engstrom bringing you the action tonight. Glad you're here. Jeff, how are you this evening?
Yeah, a little damp like you are, Kevin, but
yeah,
great to be here, and we're excited to hopefully see some football in a few minutes.
Yes, exactly. We got about, you see it there, about 7.5 minutes. I think there might be some pregame festivities with some veterans. It's supposed to be Veterans Night tonight. I don't know if they postponed that or not. You'll see Chippewa Falls in a new uniform tonight. Let's talk a little bit about the uniforms before we go anywhere. Let's first talk about Chippewa Falls. They're in the camo tonight. They have the camo tops. Usually we see them in the red. There is no red for Chippewa Falls tonight. They're in the camouflage uniforms. The numbers are not that easy to see. And over on the River Falls side of the football, Jeff, I don't know when the last time we saw yellow pants were, but they're on them tonight.
I can't recall, Kevin. It's been several years for sure since we've seen that, but I kind of like the look.
It's a good look. They're in the white top, the white bonnet, and the yellow pant tonight. So Wildcats getting in their last bit of warm-ups, and it's going to be a wet football. We just saw one right there in the warm-up. There was a ball that got away from the quarterback on the exchange handoff. But, yeah, it's going to be a game tonight where the ball is going to be wet. It's going to be slippery, and turnovers might be part of this football game here tonight.
Yeah, always the great equalizer for sure. Our turnovers, especially in a game like this where the weather conditions should play a big part in what happens tonight as far as the outcome goes. Chippewa Falls runs that misdirection type offense. A lot of motion, a lot of shifting going on. Mm-hmm. Very difficult to tell who has the ball. So from their perspective, the clean exchange from the center to the quarterback and from the quarterback to the back are going to be very, very important for them. Yeah,
a lot of that counter type plays. So for the defense tonight, I'm sure the River Falls coaches are stay in your lane, right? Tonight, you can't be chasing, you can't be over pursuing. Stay in your lane, trust the process, and let the players come to you.
Exactly. And if you're watching the game, please bear with us on the numbers, like Kevin indicated earlier. It's probably difficult enough to figure out from our perspective who has the football, and those numbers are really hard to read.
So they have white on camouflage, so it's not that easy to see. So let's talk a little bit about these teams tonight, Jeff. So the River Falls Wildcats, what a start to their season. They're 3-0. They're 1-0 in conference, led by head coach Ryan Schurz in his 5th season. Chippewa Falls is 1-2, and they're 0-1 in conference. They got beat last week by New Richmond by a final score of 42-14. River Falls is coming off a big win last week, winning by a final score, what was it, 48 to
20.
Thank you. And the 20 was second half, second and third string. It was 48-0 at halftime.
Yes, it was. Wildcats really jumped out early, stepped on Superior's throat, and the game was over very, very quickly. Wildcats led so far this season by their quarterback, number 12, senior Tino Massa. He's been about as efficient as they come, Kevin. 36 of 45 for the year, an astounding 80% accuracy rate. 646 yards, 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Just a great start of the year for Tino.
Let me build on that a little bit. So he was part of the coach's show, and I asked Coach Schurz if he's ever seen a quarterback after 3 games with an 80% pass completion rate. He just quickly said no.
No, it's just really hard to do. I mean, it's even if you're accurate on all your passes, they still have to be caught, and
it's hard to play catch and catch 8 out of 10.
Exactly. Joseph Ter-Savage, the Wildcats running back, number 21, also a senior. He has 415 yards already and 10 touchdowns
10
for the year. And really, he's sat a lot of fourth quarters so far this season. Last Friday night, he only played the first half. So this game should be much more competitive than what we saw last week. Yeah. So it'll be up to the Wildcats seniors to get the job done tonight and come out of here with a victory.
Yeah, right before the national anthem, just one more thing on these kids only playing a half. So the first 3 games, a lot of the starters, Jeff, only did play a half. And we also talked about that with Coach, where he said, by the end of the season, that makes a difference. By games 8 and 9, you've got a game and a half less under your belt, and you can become a little fresher. So it's frustrating for those kids now not to play every down, but it does make a big difference when you get to playoff time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And Trevor Bartlett, the sophomore,
getting some
number
carries.
32, yeah, he's been the carrier for most second halves of the game so far this year. He has 205 yards and 2 touchdowns already. So good change of pace for Tara Savage, and it's good to have another solid running back behind him.
So I'm not sure what's going down there in the end zone. It is military and veteran night tonight, so I think we're going to have some veteran stuff. Here we go. You hear some bagpipes playing now. We'll let the public address announcer bring this to you.
Good evening and welcome to DeRay Field on the campus of Chippewa Falls High School for this Big Rivers Conference football game between the River Falls Wildcats and your Chippewa Falls Cardinals. At this time, we're asking you to please stand if you're able, remove your hat, and direct your attention to the north end of the field. Tonight, the Chippewa Falls and River Falls football teams, along with the student, staff, and community, are honoring our veterans from all branches of the military. Veterans, we are forever grateful for your courage, sacrifices, and willingness to serve our great country. Without your service, we would not have the freedoms we do today. Your commitment speaks to all of us by saying that together we can accomplish great things. John Fitzgerald Kennedy once stated that as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live them. At this time, please direct your attention to the field where Roxy Rinkovich will be singing the song God Bless the USA, followed by the singing of the national anthem.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, work for all my life, and I'd have to start again with just my children in my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart.
of head coach. That's Rory Rakovic.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we had at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glow, the bombs bursting air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, there had to be a best at some point in time, and she gets the award. That's Rory Rakovic, head
Roxy.
coach Roxy Rakovic, head coach Chuck Rakovic's wife. And
Yes.
she's got some pipes, and that was so well done. Best we've ever heard. God Bless America, our national anthem here on Veterans Night in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Goosebumps, hair standing up on the back of my neck. A little dusty in here. It's good. Pretty good, huh, Jeff?
Really good stuff. Yeah. One person we did not get a chance to talk about before the game
Yeah.
was the Cardinals head coach Chuck Rakovic. 40th season here at Chippewa Falls, 52nd season in coaching. He's a WFCA Hall of Famer, and his wife is the most talented one in the house. That's for sure. Roxy
she's
Rakovic.
got some
That was
pipes.
something very appropriate this week for sure.
Yes. Yeah, sentimental week in so many aspects this week. 9/11, I can't believe that's been 24 years. Right?
Doesn't seem that long.
No.
Nope, it doesn't. I'm sure it's one of those things everybody remembers where they were at.
Exactly. We went through all that earlier this week. All right, here we go. Rain is still coming down here in Chippewa Falls. It's no thunder, no lightning, so we're going to play football. Chippewa Falls is gathering on the center of the field. It'll be interesting, Jeff, with this delayed start, the abbreviated warm-up, how these teams respond and who's going to come out ready to play football. That'll be interesting.
Yep, between that, looked like it was going to be a beautiful night, but it's not. The
No.
rain continues to come down, and it seems like it's even coming down a little bit harder. So, again, like we reiterated earlier, holding on to the football and winning the turnover battle is going to be absolutely enormous this season.
Yeah, the ball's going to be very slippery, very wet, and we'll have to see.
Tough place to play, Kevin. It's been 3 years since the Wildcats have been here. Their last game here was in 2022. That's the year the Wildcats made it all the way to level 3 of the WIAA playoffs. This was their one regular season loss that year, which was a heartbreaking loss to the Cardinals on a blocked field goal return at the end of the game.
Boy,
And
that was one for the books, huh?
That's one that...
If that wasn't against us, and that would have been a viral highlight clip, I just forgot about it.
Yeah, I have a kid that hasn't let me forget about it, but
Yeah.
because it gets brought up a lot. But yeah,
That was hard.
that was probably the best Wildcat team we've had in over a decade, and they still weren't able to win here. So it'll be a tough place to get a victory. The Cardinals are always up for certainly their home games and certainly Veterans Night. So
who do we have back deep for River Falls? It looks like Anthony McPherson on the far side, and that is Riker O'Keefe here on the near side. Wildcats in the yellow pant tonight. Kick is away. This one's coming here to the near side to Riker O'Keefe. He fields it on the 12 and moves it forward to the 20. He does slip down early and out to the 27-yard line. So we talked a little bit early on here, Jeff, about the condition of this field. It's a turf field, but it's wet and it's going to be a little slippery. We saw it right there.
Yeah, saw it right there to start the game. Good job by the Cardinals filling their lanes on their special teams, and Wildcats will have a long way to go here to get the first score.
Yep. If the rain ever does stop, we have Chris Larson here tonight, and the second camera is ready to go, but it's raining pretty good, and we don't want to bring that equipment down and have it soaked and shorted out. So we'll wait till the rain stops for that. In the meantime, Rob Derry will be bringing you all the pictures right into your living room. Here we go, 1st and 10 Cats. They start on the pistol formation.
3 receivers on the near side here.
Trips. They'll hand it off, go far side to Tara Savage. She's got a nice hole. Busted through for 10, 15. Push forward for 17 yards. 75, Sam Simpson gave him a little launch at the end for an additional 3.
Yeah, running obviously behind the strong side of the Wildcat offensive line led by the Indiana University recruit Sam Simpson, and we're in hurry-up offense.
They go quick here. They go exact same play. Left side again. Tara Savage breaking tackles, moving into the secondary. There's 11 more for Joseph Tara Savage. Boy, 2 big plays. They run the exact same play twice and put positive yards on the board, and the line marker guys can't keep up with the Wildcat offense.
Yeah, we're in a 5-receiver set now, 3 on the far side, 2 on the near side.
Twins down low,
No
trips
running
up
back.
top, no running back. Little slide receiver screen, far side. Who do they get it out to? That looks like Anthony McPherson over there, maybe.
That's Charlie Burke,
Was it
actually.
Charlie
Yep.
Burke? Thank you.
Number 0.
Trying to read numbers as he's far side of the field. He's juking and jiving. That was 0. Charlie Burke on the catch. 2nd and 5.
Good job by Charlie holding on to the football. The Cardinal defense trying to strip it loose. We'll see a lot of that tonight.
Trips here to the near side, pistol formation. This time they'll go again to Tara Savage, far side. This time they break through the line and loss of 2 on the play. They had cheated up a little bit there. That's, I would tell you a number, but I can't. 67.
Carson Parker, the 6'5", 300-pound senior. He snuffed that play out early, and there was nothing doing.
So that's the 3rd time they ran the same play. That time Carson Parker says, I've seen this movie. I'm going and getting some. 3rd down and a long 6. Trips here again to the near side. Massa back to pass. He's looking. He's going to have to check down. Nice. Finds a man. Throws an absolute dime to the far side. And that goes to Mason Novak. And I learned that in the coaches show. It's Novak.
It's Novak. Okay. Great protection that time by the Wildcat
Novak.
offense.
It's Novak.
That's what I always thought it was.
Novak.
Yep,
Novak. Fake handoff. Now we get it over here to Burke. Burke's got 1 man to beat, moves it forward out to the 28-yard line. Novak. 2nd down and 7. After that little, they fake to the top side. They come down low here to Novak, and they gain 3. 2nd down and 7. They go trips here near side. Give it to Tara Savage on a little bit of a delayed handoff. He breaks through the first line. He moves it up near 1st down yardage. He's going to be really close, Jeff, maybe a half a yard short. It'll be 3rd and about 2 feet.
Yeah, excellent job that time by the interior of the Wildcat offensive line. Griffin Klecker, Jonah Herstein, and Vince Anderson doing a nice job of blocking for Tara Savage.
3rd down and less than a yard. Once again, Tara Savage, he's got 1st down yardage, not a lot more, but he's got enough to move the chains. And they're going to be entering the Sunshine Fund red zone right here. Red zone right there. The next one over.
I think a good matchup to watch tonight, Kevin. Number 75, Sam Simpson, who we've talked about a couple times already. Looks like Carson Parker, the big defensive lineman for the Cardinals, is lining up over him on just about every play.
1st down and 10, 1st set of downs. Massa back to pass. Now he's got to get to his right, getting chased down. Throws it a little bit behind the intended receiver, Mason Novak.
Number 68, Noah King, putting on a lot of pressure to Tino that time. He did a nice job eluding the pressure and was able to get rid of it before taking a sack.
Novak. I am going to get
Novak,
it.
yeah.
Gosh, darn it all.
Again, we're trips right here in the bottom of your screen. Single setback, Tara Savage.
2nd and 10. Massa got flushed out of the pocket there. He was getting chased down. He had to hurry it a little bit and threw it just behind the intended receiver. This time they'll go again to Joey. This time he goes off the right side. The over pursue left. they ever pursue, and he moves it forward all the way down to the 9. It'll be first and goal for the River Falls Wildcats. He's been running over that left side. This time he cut it back to the right side. I think they defensively over pursued.
They did, and again, you know, we've talked about the guards in the center already tonight, and they did a fine job holding their blocks.
This time they go back the exact same way over the right side of the line. That's a tough couple of yards there. Gets it down to about the 5. It'll be second and goal from the 5. Nice opening drive here for the Cats.
Started at their own 25. They're already all the way down to the 5-yard line. Most of it through the ground, along with a few Tino Massa completions.
Tino Massa hands it off. Tarasavich, keeper. He's battling. He's working. Keeps his balance. I think his knee is down on the 3. He was really fighting hard. He was going to try to get to the end zone. His right knee did hit the ground right in front of the referee, and they call him down.
It was Colin Clary, the linebacker, number 10, was holding on to his jersey and was able to get the knee down.
Third and goal from the 3. Let's see if they go aerial here. There's no receivers out. They're going to keep it on the ground. Massa, get in behind the bigs. Get in behind 75. Push it forward.
Nope.
He's going to be just short down to the 1-foot line. Fourth and goal from the 1-foot line. I say they go.
100%. I don't think there's even a question that they're going to go for it here, and I would fully expect another Tarasavich run, probably to the left side, Kevin.
Yep, unless you do a little trickeration, a little naked boot after that fake. I doubt it. Let's just run it right up the gut.
Got Josh Jenkins in the game, number 8.
They plunge it forward. Push. No signal yet.
Well, he's well
touchdown.
Yeah. Took him a while.
From here, it looked like he had it the whole way. It did take him a while, and the far referee says, yeah, he's in. And they put up, and there's 6 points on the board with 7:15 to go here in quarter 1, and that was just a classic Wildcat drive.
It was. They asserted their will the entire drive. Like we said, most of it on the ground, mixed in with a few Tino Massa completions, and 75 yards in slightly less than 5 minutes.
Nice drive. Carafel's in. We'll talk a little bit about him in a second, too. We saw him in warm-ups. Kick is up, and it's blocked. The snap was low. They got some pressure in on the right side of that line, and they blocked it, left side of the line as you're looking at it, and they just get the 6.
That was number 22, Drew Musser, the junior, who blocked the kick, and he kind of almost looked like he jumped on his foot almost, didn't he, Kevin? Because it barely got off the ground.
It barely got off the ground. We might be able to go back and do a Leach Insurance look back on this. Let's go back, take a look at this simple plunge play here, Jeff. Nothing fancy, just keep it under center. And I don't know what took him so long. The whole pile's in the end zone. Thank you, Leach Insurance, for the Leach Insurance look back. We like to run them back with Leach Insurance look back.
I'll give you some numbers from that play, or from that series, Kevin. Some stats from Dan Jenkins.
Please.
Tarasavich, 9 carries for 52 yards. Tino Massa, the 1 carry for the 1 yard and the touchdown. 3 completions for Tino out of 4 attempts for 22 yards. So his percentage is going to go down. It's only at 75% so far tonight, Kevin. Novak, 1 reception for 15 yards. Charlie Burke, 2 for 7. So, like we said, excellent drive to start off the game for the River Falls Wildcats.
Welcome, Billy Jensen, watching from Nashville. Welcome aboard. Fields it back on the 7, moves it out to the 15, now the 20. He's got a little bit of an edge. Got some blockers out in front of him, still on his feet, and taken down after a real nice return out to the 35-yard line. Nice return there for Chippewa Falls, and they get it all the way out to the 35.
Finally dragged down by the junior, number 25, Oliver Simmons. That was Gavin Schiltz, who's also he's their running back. Talon Schiltz is their quarterback.
Yes.
It was Gavin Schiltz there with the kick return.
So Talon Schiltz, he'll get up under center. Watch for the misdirection counter plays here. Man in motion. They just hand it straight up the middle. Got some room. Moves it out for 7. Boy, they're lucky they made that tackle right there, Jeff. There was no safeties back behind that.
There was nobody there at all. That was Luke Zenner, one of the 3 or 4 primary running backs for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, and Good start to their drive. 8 yards makes it a 2nd and short opportunity.
2nd down and 2 now for Chippewa Falls as they make their way to the line. Talon Schultz under center again. This time they'll go same direction, sweep it, but to a host of yellow pants. They rip him down. Loss of 2 on the play.
Actually, that was Tyler Benke, number 37, with the run, and much better job by the Wildcat defense controlling the run there. And big part of tonight's identifying, Kevin, who has the football with all the misdirection that the
I'm looking to
Cardinals
you, Jeff.
do.
I'm looking to you. 3rd down and 3. It's got to be stay in your lane time tonight for these Wildcats with all this counter and misdirection. You can't over pursuit, can't over commit. Stay in your lane, trust the process. 3rd and 3. Chippewa Falls, man in motion. Hand it off again, counter it back to this side, bounces it to the outside, being pursued. He's got some speed, he's got the edge, he's got the 1st down and more, and then pushed out of bounds. That's the speedster, Jalen Smith, who got the edge and got a 1st down for Chippewa Falls. It seemed like they had him contained, but the kid's just too fast.
Bounced outside. Jalen Smith has 255 yards and a touchdown this season so far for the Cardinals, and he's also their leading receiver with 7 receptions for 89 yards. So they don't throw it often, but when they do, they're generally looking for Jalen Smith.
Well, he's got some speed. He showed it off right there. It was a race to the sidelines. He won that. 1st and 10 from the 44. Now we got a whistle on the play. Now we're going to give
offsides.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
They were going to give that to Jalen Smith again. They're going to run him to the short side. I'm not sure about why, but they were going to. It doesn't matter. It's a 5-yard penalty, offsides on River Falls. It'll be 1st down, and it'll be 1st and 5. First down and 5. They're going to be a good challenge for the River Falls Wildcats defense tonight. They got him packed in tight. Hand it off. They try to sweep it to the outside. And he moves it forward. He's got some running room. Now cuts it back and gains about 17, 18 yards on the play down to the 25-yard line. Boy, they were containing there, but he got around the edge and then some open green grass, and down to the 26, 25 and a half he goes.
Finally brought down by number 4. That's Todd Benedict, the senior. That's something that we hope we don't see a lot of tonight, or tackles by the secondary, but that's unfortunately what we saw in that play.
Hey, Jen Sweeney and Lincoln Tremaine says go Cats. Hey, Lois Allman, glad you're here. 1st and 10. Hand it off again. This is just a quick hitter. Still trying to rip him down. He's still going, still going. Boy, that kid goes down hard, huh? Hard run. There.
That was number 11 that time. That was Luke Zenner. He had the first carry of the game, and he runs hard. He's going to be a load to bring down. 6 feet, 210 pounds. That's a good size high school running back.
Yeah, Kevin. He didn't go down easy there. Well, they had guys draped on him for about 5 yards. He carried that whole pile. Isaiah Black says you're going to have to stop the run. Yes, you are. I retracted that. 2nd down and 3 for Chippewa Falls. They're on the move. See if the Wildcats can get tight here in the red zone. Again, counter play. Taken down by 42. Nice tackle by Cole Dykes.
Cole Dykes has had again, I say this every week, probably sound like a broken record, but he's had an excellent year. Sophomore getting his first, a junior getting his first real varsity action this year. He played a little bit last year, but he's been a mainstay on that Wildcat defensive line.
Crew is up 4-0 from what I understand, Jeff.
Good.
Yeah, right. 3rd down and 4. Lost a yard on the play. Sweep to the outside, get it to the speedster. He's got a little bit of a seam. He's going to be real close. I think he's going to have it, Jeff. You fell right on the line to gain line there. That was Jalen Smith again, wasn't it?
That was Jalen Smith again, and they're going to measure.
They're going to measure. He's close. My naked eyes say he's got it.
I thought he had it too, but
we're going to find out.
I think the Cardinal fans are telling us that he has it too.
Definitely 4-down territory if they don't get it. If he doesn't have it, he's going to be short by a credit card with Rob Derry's going to let you know. He's right on that. Now, I think he's got it by half a football, Jeff. Maybe an entire football if they've got the lines painted straight on the surface. They're walking them across. They're in no big hurry either.
You would think they would be given the weather, but
they're in no hurry. They're still
I'd
coming
appreciate
across
if they'd hurry up a little bit.
That was a slow walk. And now he's blocking the view. There we go. He moved. And yeah. Get the credit card out. What does he got? What do you got?
First down.
First down. That was close. That one guy gave it 2 looks, and he said, hey, he called his buddy over. So what do you got?
I didn't think it was that close, but the artist Rob Derry right on the play. I mean, you and I knew it right away, but
I was watching the monitor because that was the best look that Rob was giving us. 1st and 10 from the 15. Wildcats got a little bit of a break there. Maybe that helped them to catch their breath a little bit. Let's see. It is a wet football. We talked about turnovers tonight. How about we punch one out right here?
Cardinals have yet to throw the ball tonight. Oh, there it
is. We got a flag on the play. Probably a false start, huh? It is.
Well, that was good fortune for the Cardinals because
Yeah.
that was a poor exchange, and that could have been big trouble.
Almost Tony Romo with that right there.
Some scores here in the Big Rivers. Halftime in the big one in the conference tonight. New Richmond and Hudson tied at 14 from Hudson. We will see the Tigers next week in New Richmond, and we'll see the Hudson Raiders the week after. Menominee leads Rice Lake by a score of 8-6. Rice Lake ranked 3rd in the state in the second quarter.
Here we go. 1st and 15. Talon Stilts. Hands it off. Nope, gets it wide again. They got the speedster trying to get the end zone, taken down from behind, and real close to first down yardage. I think he got 14.5 of the 15. That was to Tyler Benke, I believe.
Yes, that was Tyler Benke, the 5'10", 185-pound junior. Not very good contained that time by the Wildcat defense. He was able to get outside and make up that penalty yardage and then some.
2nd down and 1. Pretty good looking opening drive here for Chippewa Falls. See if the Wildcats can get stiff here. 2nd and 1 from the 6. Man in motion. Quick hitter up the middle. He's headed towards the promised land, and he is down at the 1. Not to the approval of the home crowd here on the near side. They weren't happy about that call. 1st and goal from the 1-foot line.
You can probably hear the crowd on your...
yeah, you can hear them. They're right in front of us.
Yeah, so...
They're right below our mic.
Nice to get their opinions.
Yes. 1st and goal from the 1. Wildcats with their hands on their hips. Here come the Chippewa Falls Cardinals to the line. Boy, those numbers are hard to see. Quick pitch
Touchdown.
to the end zone. Touchdown.
That was Jalen Smith, number 1.
That was a pretty good drive there. So River Falls had a good-looking drive, and then Chippewa Falls comes back with a really good-looking drive of their own. Jeff, did they throw the ball once? I don't think they did.
They did not. Didn't need to.
That's just flat a mano. Mom. Hello, Mom. From Waupun. Glad you're here.
Your mom?
My mom. She's on again. She's always on. Mom knows where to find a good football game. Snaps down. The kick of the block.
Another block.
How about that here on a wet night?
Mr. Simpson, number 75, right in the middle, was able to get his big paw up there and block the extra point. So keeps us even at 6. That's a big play, Kevin.
Jeff, I think we have that on replay. We're going to go back, take a look at that, see if who got their paw there.
We'll have our telestrator in soon, but there's Sam
right
Simpson.
there.
Yep, making a good penetration and getting that hand up there. I don't think he didn't have to use his 38-inch vertical leap either. He just reached up there. Yep.
Pounded through about 3 guys. Send that tape to Bostad over there at Indiana. He'll be happy.
Yeah, maybe give him a few extra bucks.
Yeah, right? There you go. Always lobbying for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
For the
That's
kids.
what we're all about, the kids. Well, back to square one after almost 10 minutes of football here. The rain's kind of died down a little bit.
It's
Would you
lighter.
say, or
it's
not?
lighter. It's definitely lighter. Still coming down, but much lighter. I haven't looked at the radar. It looked like it was going to kind of clear up, maybe around halftime. Five nothing Brewers. What inning are we in, Jeff?
We're in the top of the fifth.
Let's get some wins. Let's string some wins together, huh?
Yeah, I
Can't
saw.
see on the live stream because you're in the way. I'll tell him that.
All right. Is that somebody you know, Kevin?
No.
Okay.
Fielded back on the 15. Little skidder. That ball's going to be wet. It's got a little seam up the middle. Headed to the outside and taken down. Riker O'Keefe had a seam. He thought maybe he was going to go to the house, and Chippewa Falls got one guy that snuck through and got the pads on him and took him down at the 38-yard line.
And he kind of ran into his own player almost, Kevin. It looked like Thay Dreyer was kind of in his way, and not on purpose, obviously, but that slowed him down a little bit as well. So much better field position than what the Wildcats had the first drive when they had to run or go 75 yards to score their first touchdown. This one a little bit shorter.
1st and 10 for the Cats. Game all knotted at 6 apiece. Throw to the outside. Little hitch route. Moves
Novak.
it forward. Novak, gain of 5 on the 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
No, nice job by
Novak.
the Wildcats, kind of mixing things up here with their run and the pass. That's Tino's 5th pass attempt of the game.
How about
Here's
the
number 6.
Got it. Someone lost their lid. We got a penalty out there as well. That one's completed to Charlie Burke, and I think we're going to have a face mask. They ripped the helmet off of Todd Benedict and then tossed it.
Let's see, hopefully that's what the call is.
Yeah,
that's
let's
what it
see
should
here.
be.
Yeah. They're conferring. Still conferring. So what do you got? He goes, I don't know. The kid lives on the block from me, and pretty nice kid. I don't know.
I'll just pick up the flag
He
then.
walked my dog last week. I'll just pick it up. Or not. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. That. And. Oh, so they are going to call the major face mask on the defense.
Guess he doesn't walk his dog, Kevin.
No, I guess he doesn't.
Come on, guys, get mad!
Get mad.
I got a grade moved up in high school in my computer class because I shoveled Mr. Lambert's walk while he was on spring break. So
Did that help you out?
It did.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. I saw him move it in the grade book. Pump fake. Now he's going to roll out to his left. Looking. Going for the home run. Ball's heavily covered. Is up and incomplete. He was open for a second, but pretty good close there by the defense of Chippewa Falls.
Number 32, that was Gavin Schultz, who came in right at the end of the play. And Mason almost had to play a little bit of defense on that play to avoid the interception.
Welcome, Scott Mann. He's called that. He says, hey, good luck seeing the numbers on Chippewa Falls. Exactly,
Yeah.
Scott. Welcome back.
Appreciate your empathy there.
Right. It's not easy. 2nd down and 10. Went for the home run ball there to Charlie Burke. Didn't get it. This time they'll hand it off to the big workhorse, Joseph Tarasavage, who moves it forward for positive yards. He gains 6. Be 3rd, and we call it manageable, 3rd and 4 for River Falls.
And we have an injury on the field.
Injury.
That's
Tarasavage is down.
So he will have to sit at least one play.
Something's not good. He's kind of writhing. That's too bad there. I didn't see what happened.
I did not either. He definitely was trying to get extra yardage at the end of the play, and I don't know if he landed wrong or what happened, but he's got a cramp maybe, hopefully.
Maybe it's a cramp. He's moving his leg like it's maybe a cramp. Yep.
That would be the best case scenario, I think.
It would be. So we don't want to conjecture too much. He had a cramp.
He's
good.
Off the field, so.
Cramping. There you go. He's up and he's good. Oh, I'm just going to take a deep breath on that, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked a little bit about Trevor Bartlett, number 32. He's on the field right now in this 3rd and about 5 situation. So not a big drop-off, Kevin, when Trevor Bartlett comes into the game. He's in the orange shoes.
Yes.
Easy to identify, but he runs extremely hard.
The sophomore. 6'1", 205 sophomore. They're going to go back to pass here. Stop route. Oh, nice defense over there on the far side. That's 32 on the coverage. Gavin Schultz kind of read that one. He's watching some game film, stepped up, and he had a chance for an interception, actually.
He did.
Hey, Anthony Hanks says that helmet and throw was shades of the Tucker Kraft on that face mask call when they got his taken off and thrown.
Yeah,
It's similar.
Similar.
Similar. I kind of thought that, Anthony.
Wildcats going for it here in fourth
4
down.
Oh, he's going to roll out to his left. Still looking. Got a man wide open. Caught far side. Oh, what a play. He had him open. Good close on that. That's completed to Anthony McPherson.
And that was actually Novak.
Novak, was it over there? 3. I had 2. Okay, Mason Novak.
And he took a hit, too. When
Big hit on Novak. We're going to go back take a look at that in a second. Now they just go short. Why not? Get it to the athlete. 10. Knocked out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. That's completed over there to Charlie Burke.
That's actually Novak again.
Was it Novak again? What am I looking at, Jeff? Gosh. There's a glare. I can't see anything. This time it's to Tara Savage. Headed towards the promised land. Down to the 8. We are in the Sunshine Fund red zone right now.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, Jen Rivard and Joe Karras, Black Wolf Actors and State Farm Insurance. All right, we got to go. Swing pass dropped on the far side. So I had 2 on that. No?
That was Charlie Burke, number 0.
I can't see a thing then. I'm just going to back off. I'm going to watch the monitor.
I'll help you out. Kevin.
Yeah, thank you. There is a glare.
3 receivers on the near side here. Novak, Burke, and Benedict.
And with all that, you're going to give it up the middle. Tara Savage, he's plunging forward down to the 5. They have a chance for a first down in about that area. He's real close to first down yardage, Jeff.
Yeah, from what I see, they got it.
I like that optimism. Oh, they're saying fourth down.
I guess not. Okay.
4th and 6 inches. See if they go back to that quarterback sneak keeper thing, and we're not going to find out now. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait until the second quarter.
Again, I don't understand why they wouldn't measure that, Kevin, because that ball is right on the line.
Right, and it looks like
the 5, and it looks like the first down marker is on our side of the 5-yard line. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. Hey, let's go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube Network.
All right, Kevin, you want some first quarter stats?
Let's do first quarter stats. Let's do them.
Tino Massa, 7 of 11 for 51 yards. Passing, rushing is obviously the leader. Joseph Terasavage, 12 carries for 62 yards. Tino Massa with the 1 carry for 1 yard and a touchdown. Mason Novak, leading receiver, 4 for 39. Charlie Burke, 3 for 12. Defensively, Anthony McPherson has 3 tackles. Todd Benedict with 2 for the River Falls Wildcats. Thanks, Mr. Jenkins.
A lot of offense in that first quarter. Both teams moving it up and down the field. Big play here. It's 4th and a foot from the 5 and 1 foot line. I think they got to get it to the 5, Jeff. Let's see if they just plunge it straight forward here. Or not. Massa under center. Give it to, no, Tara Savage has got it. He's hit. He plunges forward. I don't know. He's going to be real close. That's not a real generous spot, is it? I think they held. I think they held. They hit him in the backfield. They kind of rolled forward, but they put that initial contact down. They hold on down. So, wow.
Mark that down
Yes.
later on in the game.
Yes.
Huge hold by the Cardinal defense there. As the Wildcats were moving the ball at will once again, but they just got stymied at the end. A couple of third down and fourth down big plays by the Cardinal defense.
They had 4th and a foot, and just short there. All right, here we go. We got them pinned back. Let's see if the defense can get stiff here. They'll flip it to the far side. I think that goes to Smith, the speedster, on the edge, and he doesn't get much there, maybe a yard, Jeff.
Jalen Smith, number 1. Minimal gain.
They gave him 2, I believe. It's 2nd and 8. Better job there by River Falls kind of containing Smith there, the speedster.
Really important to stay in your lanes against a team that plays like the Cardinals do with all their misdirection.
Have yet to pass the ball. And we talked about turnovers being a part of this game today. Nothing yet. 2nd down and 8. Under center. Man in motion. Counter. Hitting pads are popping. You can hear them from here. Out to the 10. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you mentioned, Kevin, that they haven't passed the ball yet. They really haven't had to. This is probably the first play of the game so far they've had where they've really been behind the sticks at, say, 3rd and 6. So
3rd and 6.
for most teams, this would be a passing situation almost 100% of the time. Not necessarily so for the Cardinals with the way they play, but we'll see. They do run the ball about 80% of the time.
This is a big play here. I guess that's pretty obvious. It's 6-6 and all big plays. 3rd and 6, so 5.5 maybe if you're optimistic, if you're a Chippewa fan. Man in motion, they'll pitch it here to the near side, trying to find the edge, closing the gaps. Hit, he's got a 1st down. Boy, he's quick.
Yep, he's got it.
That's 32, Gavin Schultz, who has it. I thought they had him in the backfield there, but he saw just a little bit of a seam and shot it forward and got the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for Chippewa Falls.
Gavin Schultz, only a junior. Talon Schultz, the quarterback. We assume they're related, but
yes,
somebody can let us know if they know for sure. They're both juniors.
Talon.
Twins, maybe?
Yeah, and Gavin. Don't know. Let us know. This one's up the middle. Nice tackle there. Who got that wrap up? They wrapped him up right around the thigh area and drove him backwards.
More of a gang tackle that time, but it was Nolan Hopeful, number 5, looked like he was the first
one
in on the play.
Just stuffed him. 2nd and 8. Yeah, it's tough to call this game. It's just a cluster in the middle. You don't know who has it. It's like 22 guys in a hula hoop.
Especially with those camouflage uniforms do not help.
No.
Timeout Cardinals.
Timeout Chippewa Falls here with 9:14 to go here in quarter 2. That might give us just 1 second just to run through all of our game sponsors. First National Bank of River Falls, they're our main sponsor. River City Stitch. Thank you, Callie, down at River City Stitch. How about Allie Massa and the Massa Mortgage team? She would love to quarterback your next home loan. How about Leach Insurance? All those replays brought to you by Steve Leach down at Leach Insurance. Thank you, Jen Rivard, State Farm Insurance, sponsoring the Sunshine Fund Red Zone. And Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. We'll play her commercial in a little bit. It's a dandy. She could be your realtor. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins. And also Black Wolf Exteriors. Thank you, Mr. Karras with Black Wolf Exteriors for sponsoring the Sunshine Fund Red Zone. Then we got the big one, the Garage Bikes and Brews Garage Gridiron, grinder of the game. We brought that along tonight, and hopefully we can unfurl that thing and get on the field post-game and hand that out to a winning Wildcat team.
Second and 8. Rain still coming down here at the Rays Field.
Yeah, it's light, but yes, it is coming down. It's not drying out. 2nd and 8. They get it to the edge
Smith.
again. Smith, he's speedy. We got a flag on the play.
Hold.
We're going to have a holding. That's going to come back. 41 for River Falls says, I was held. That's
was
Luke Anderson.
Luke Anderson.
And he was
And
clapping. He was held, and that's going to come back on a hold. That's a big call.
Yeah. Yeah, Smith got an outside lane once again. He can, you've mentioned about his speed a couple times tonight, Kevin. He can really run, and it's going to be important that the Wildcat defense contain him from those big runs, but that'll push him back inside their 10-yard line.
6-6.
Not quite, about the 12.
12 and a half. It'll be second down, and let's call it 14. Second and 14. They have yet to pass. Let's see if this get them behind the sticks. If this gets them in pass mode here, playing behind the chains. Second and 14. Empty backfield. This time the quarterback's going to keep it. He's shifty. He's elusive. He's fast. Look at the kid go. And taken down from behind. Boy, that's a Todd Benedict touchdown-saving tackle.
Certainly was, because he, like you said, a couple of shifty moves right up the middle, and that's the first time we've really seen a quarterback keeper like that. And
he's 5'7", 150. And not big is
he's quick.
Taylor Stills, but boy, is he quick.
Yeah, big play. They were
had him behind the chains.
Second and forever, and they end up getting the first down.
Nothing fancy either. Just quarterback keeper finds a seam, and the kid's quick. First and 10. Now they're trying to get to the edge again. Stay in your lane. A couple breaks one tackle, then taken down by big old number 55, Jack Larson, with a tackle there. Hey, Greg Peters, welcome aboard.
Second and 6. Again, this just keeps the Cardinals in running situations. If they're able to gain 4 or 5 yards at a time, they're not forced to throw the football, which they have yet to do today. And we're already halfway through the second quarter.
No receivers. Talon Schultz hands it off, little bobble. He's got it, though. Contact at the first down marker. I think he does have enough for a first down. They're going to move the chains. First and 10 for Chippewa Falls. There's just nothing fancy about that at all, Jeff.
No, not at all. Just a little pitch to Tyler Benke, the junior. Really strong junior class they have here at Chippewa Falls, and Benke gets the first down.
Hey, Josh Harder. He says, hello, everyone. Hi, Angie. Quentin. Welcome aboard. Tammy. Gina Termain's here. First and 10. Wildcats got to find a way, get something wrapped up a little earlier. Counter back the other way. They get it to their speedster, Jalen Smith, and they found a way there. A little extra pitch involved there. Let the Wildcats get their feet underneath them. It's basically a gain of a half a yard. We'll just call it second and 10. Not many no-gain plays thus far. That's one there.
No, the Cardinals have had a few plays like this where it's been second and long, and they've maintained true to their form by continuing to run the football. Let's see what they do here.
Isaiah Black hopefully brought some good luck. Second down and 10. Talon Schultz back under center. Man in motion. He's back to pass. He's looking. Got a man open. That's number 3, Braden.
That's number 1.
It is number 1, Jalen Smith. So Smith's running it, and this time he sneaks out of the backfield, gets wide open in the flat, and Schultz to Smith for a first down.
Wildcat defense looked really fooled that time, Kevin. He was wide open in the flat, and Jalen Smith, the leading receiver for the Cardinals.
They've got the Wildcats number right now. They're clicking. There goes Smith again. Moves it forward, and gain of 7 on the play, second and 3. Maybe we can just hope he gets tired.
Yeah, the way they mix the ball up in the ground, using different runners like Benke and Zenner and Schultz. I think they distribute their carries pretty well.
Maybe it was 6 on the play, second and 4. 3.5, 4, something like that. Hand off. That one goes straight up the middle. Wildcats stay in their lane. They sniff that out. Maybe get a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3. I'm thinking we're in 4-down territory as well here, Jeff.
Oh, for sure. That was 37, Tyler Benke with the run that time. Nothing doing, 3rd and 3. Definitely still a running situation here for the Cardinal offense.
Scott Morissette says Charlie Burke is also a Sunshine Fund board member. How about that? All right, 3rd and 3. Pitch it, finds a seam, pushes it forward. 1st down for Chippewa Falls.
Benke again.
If you're a Chippewa Falls fan, this has got to be satisfying. They can't stop them.
No. Nope, not yet. Not whether it's 2nd and long, 3rd and long, 3rd and short.
2nd and 15.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Started this drive at their own 5-yard line, and they're moving deep into Wildcat territory.
Ball's on the nose of the ball's on the 26 right now in the Wildcat territory. Fresh set of downs. Pitch out. Dives over the pile and
upended.
He got off his feet, got airborne. They threw his feet over his head, and he fell forward for 1.5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.5.
It's Jack Larson and number 44, Tyler Hastings, who catapulted him in the air. 2nd and 9.
Maybe you got to get in there and punch the ball, huh? Maybe try to break something loose here. 2nd down and 8.
No turnovers yet for either team.
Nothing.
Hopefully I just jinxed it.
All right, we're trying. This time they're going to keep it to the quarterback. Oh, he's sniffed out and taken down in the backfield by Thade Dreyer. Thade Dreyer, haven't called his name yet tonight. He was last week's gridiron grinder of the game. That's a nice play there by Thade. Loss on the play, 3rd and 11.
Okay, again, we're probably still in 2-down territory here, so it's not necessarily a play where they'll put the ball in the air, but last time they did, their only time they did, they threw a little pass out into the flat to Jalen Smith for the 1st down.
Boy, Talon Schultz, the quarterback, he's not big. Again, he's 5'7", 150, but boy, that kid's quick. He's going to keep it and wrapped up by Thade Dreyer again. Thade Dreyer makes back-to-back big plays. It's going to be 4th and 9, and let's see what Chippewa Falls elects to do here. They're going to keep their offense on the field.
Certainly, yeah, that was Tyler Benke with the run there. And
not before they call a timeout, and they're going to think it over. That's the 2nd timeout of the half for Chippewa Falls, and they'll take a timeout here. All right, let's go check out Sarah Jenkins' commercial.
Mark Jenkins, class of 73.
Randy Brenner, class of 74.
Went to Wildcat.
Always a Wildcat.
Jeff Dumont, class of 71, 6 interceptions in 1 game.
Dave Linehan, class of 73, back-to-back champs, 71-72.
And I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls Realtor. Just like these Wildcat legends, I'm all about winning for our community with the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Channel.
Thank you, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Real Estate. That commercial's award-winning. If we gave out awards, that'd be up for one. Fourth, and can we call it 10?
We can call it probably the play of the game.
The play thus far. So many big plays thus far, but boy, you got 4th and 10, and they're going for it. You got to find a way here.
Yeah, given where we're at at the end of the first half here, if they can stop them, the Wildcats will get an opportunity to score again.
Someone's got to keep an eye on Talon Schultz. Maybe put Thade Dreyer on Schultz. Shadow him. Schultz back to pass. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw it down the field. It's broken up and incomplete. And we got a flag on the play, a late flag. Are they going to call roughing the passer, or what do we got?
Roughing the passer.
Jeff, we get a chance to go back, take a look at that
right
here. Let's go back. I didn't see it. My eyes went down
I
the
didn't
field.
either. I was watching the receiver as well. There's Schultz rolling left. Yep. We'll call that almost 100% of the time.
I mean, I like the aggressiveness, but you can't do that.
No,
That's 15-yard
no.
penalty. That's too bad right there, right?
No reason for it.
To the 16, to the 11, I believe. To the 11-yard line.
That moves the ball down to the 11. They can get a first down at about the 1.
That's an automatic.
Well, somebody's got to pick them up and make a play here.
Got to find a way.
Let's go, Chippewa!
They made 3 big plays in a row, minus the penalty. Schultz hands it off, pitches it, moves it forward to the promised land, down to the 3. That was Gavin Schultz on the carry there, I believe, 32. Moves it down to the 3. Second down and 3 from the 3. They can get a first down at about the 1. Will Benedict says, let him play. Come on. In the Brian Urlacher days or Dick Butkus days, that would have stood. But
In the 60s, yeah.
in the 60s,
Yeah,
not today.
yeah.
Not today. All right, here we go from the 3. Talon Schultz hands it off again, same play, cuts it back up in there, and he's in. Gavin Schultz bangs it in, and 6 more for Chippewa Falls on a 95-yard football drive.
I believe that was actually Tyler Benke with the
Was it?
That was 37.
Okay, I had a 32. It might have been a 37. They're camouflaged, literally.
Either way, it's 6 points for the Cardinals as they now double up the Wildcats by a score of 12-6, pending the 2-point conversion, I believe, is what's coming here.
So it did stop at 2:33 at one of the games, and I took a picture of it and sent it to you.
All right, here we go. They're going for 2, try to get to the 14.
I did look
Schultz
at my
under
phone,
center.
but you're about 30 seconds late.
Same play.
Double handoff.
Double handoff counter. They don't get it, Jeff.
Nope.
They hold. Seeing who's unfurling there, that's 83. That comes off the bottom of the pile, I believe, for River Falls.
I think it was Jalen Smith that ended up with the ball at the end of that play and wasn't able to get in. 12-6. Wildcats will have about a little over 2 minutes here to operate.
That was Austin Stelreich on that tackle.
Okay.
There you go.
First time we've called Austin's name tonight, I think.
So the Wildcats let up a 95-yard drive, but they stuffed the 2-point conversion, and we're at 12-6 with 2:03 to go till the half. You know, last week we had running clock. This game's going faster than the running clock game for some reason.
And we won't be having that tonight.
No.
Wildcats got some work to do. It's probably the first time all season, really, Kevin. They've been punched in the mouth.
Yeah,
So
that we've trailed.
Yep.
We might have been behind 7-0, I think, in game
DC
2.
Everest game maybe, but not this late in the first half, that's
That'll
for
be
sure.
a challenge tonight.
Yep. They're all going to be hard from this point on, starting with this one tonight.
68, North King to kick off for the Cardinals.
There we go. Kickoff is away. It's a low line drive kick. Skips at about the 20. Nice pickup here on the near side. Moves it forward. McPherson moves it out to the 31-yard line. Nice job, Anthony McPherson. Boy, that was a tricky hop. That thing was low, and it was skipping. And he got that right in the chest and didn't even bobble it.
Well, plenty of time. Minute 57 here at the end of the first half. I believe the Wildcats have their timeouts left, don't they?
They have all 3 left. Chippewa Falls has 1. And Chippewa Falls will receive to start the third quarter.
Yes. Which is why I wouldn't say it's a must, but it'd be pretty darn important to get a score here.
They got a minute 57. They're going to go aerial, back to pass. Going to roll it to his right. Mason Novak was sitting in the seam, but that's going to be a tough throw. He was quite a ways down the field. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Plenty of time there for Massa.
Yeah, especially with a wet football, Kevin. I know the rain's mostly stopped, but it's still a wet ball out there. Pretty difficult to throw it downfield.
2nd down and 10. Trips up top. One back, flanking Massa. They're going to go aerial again. Got a man. Oh, is that caught?
I don't think so.
Yeah, what are they going to call? Incomplete.
No.
Just a little bit behind Mason Novak, and just couldn't quite get under the ball. 3rd and 10. Well, that hasn't taken much time off the clock, has it?
No, and that's
That's
why this play here is really important, because you don't want to give the ball back to him.
Right, you got to find a way to convert here. Back to pass. Yeah, tried to get it up over the head of the linebacker and sneak that into Cal Dumont, but he wasn't that open, and that was going to be a real tough play. 4th and 10, they're punting with $1:38 to go.
Cardinals with 1 timeout left. Wildcats really haven't shown any real ability to stop them.
No.
I guess the only good news is that it generally takes the Cardinals a while to move the ball. So this will be a pretty important punt here for Gavin Carafel.
Back deep is the speedster Jalen Smith, standing on his own 40. High snap, gets it. Kick is away. It's a high wobbly kick. Gets a Wildcat bounce. And let it go. Let the clock run. There you go. Down to the 32. Nice punt by Carafel down to the 32 or 33 yard line. And Chippewa Falls will have 1:25 to go here in half one to see if they can tack some more points on. See if the Wildcats can maybe find a way to knock one out here.
Yeah, that was a 36-yard punt in the tough weather conditions, but a net of 36 as well, no return.
Not terrible.
Way to go, defense!
Well, here we go. We got a little less than a minute and a half. 1 timeout for the Cardinals. They've only thrown the ball 1 time?
Once, twice.
One.
Yeah, once or twice. Oh, there's a breakup down there, and we had a penalty.
That's right, yep.
So that was really
So
officially
that
one.
didn't count.
Officially one. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's a speedster if he can get to the open. And hey, that was Stelright giving him the business. It's football.
It's a football game.
He pushed him.
Just so you know.
Mom says
We're playing football, Mom.
Mom says he pushed him. Boy, yeah, there's a lot of that going on. A lot of that going on out there. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Clock continues to run. They might be content just going in.
Yeah, I'll take that, Kevin.
Yeah, right? They're in no hurry.
Okay, now we got 3 receivers on the far side. We haven't seen that look.
No, this is a different formation. And maybe they're going to try to go aerial one time here. No, they're not. They're going to keep it, little end around reverse.
And they didn't stay in their lane.
Speedster's got it. He's trying to get the edge. He's got the edge down to the 40 and then taken out on the far side all the way down to the 40-yard line. Yeah, they went reverse on that. Coach wanted a late hit out of bounds. He's not going to get that. Those guys were going a million miles an hour. And 1st down with 26 seconds to go from the 40.
Yeah, you could see that as soon as he pitched it to him. There was nobody on that side of the field, Kevin. They all got sucked in.
We overcommitted to the side. They went reverse to their speedster, Jalen Smith, who had a lot of green grass in front of him, and it was a foot race on the opposite side of the field. He's down to the 40 with 26.2 to go. They have 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, they got time.
Now they got trips here, 1 receiver up top. Talon Schultz back to pass. He's going to air it out. Pick it. It is picked.
That was number 0, Charlie Burke, with the interception. He had the receiver open.
He did.
Just threw it a little bit too far to the middle of the field, and where Charlie Burke was standing.
That looked like that's about all Talon Schultz had for the arm there.
Yeah.
And threw it down, and interception by Charlie Burke.
Well, I assume we'll see a knee here. And
take a knee and get in the locker room again. Chippewa Falls is going to have the ball to start half 2. Wildcats will kick to them and start the 3rd quarter. Peter Stark says nice. That was a nice pick. 12-6. We got a football game. See if the Wildcat coaches can draw something up at halftime and find a way to stop this team.
Mass in the shotgun.
They're going to hand it off. Move it forward. Clock continues to run.
And I think that will do it.
That'll take us right down. And there's 1 half in the books. We're going to the halftime with the Chippewa Falls Cardinals 12, the River Falls Wildcats 6. And we're going to break here for halftime. We do have a Sunshine Fun read, and we do have some Wildcat trivia brought to you by Jeff Bjork. And we'll go over some statistics. And I'm going to sit down for, can I see your phone a second? Yeah. For 1 second, I'm just going to sit down. Whew. Well, what did you think of that first half, Jeff?
Well, it was, the Wildcats had their best drive of the game to start the first half with that nice 75-yard drive to get things going. And
the second drive wasn't bad either, just stalled out on the 5.
Stalled out the 5. The Cardinals came up with a couple of very strong defensive plays, both on 3rd and short and obviously on 4th and short. We thought they had the first down on 3rd down, but they didn't, obviously. And they got a stop on 4th down. And that you'd probably look back on that. There were probably 2 big plays of the game, that 4th down stop. And then the Wildcats did have them stopped on their second to last drive, and there was a costly roughing the passer penalty at the end there. That kept that drive alive and allowed the Cardinals to get their second touchdown of the game, and they're go out in front 12-6.
I'll tell you what, I have a read here for the Sunshine Fund. They didn't have a student since around the road, and been asked by the Sunshine Fund committee to read this out, and it's right there on your screen. Let me see it. It's not yet. I'll put it up on the screen. Here we go. riverfallsunshinefund.org. And our family of the week, I think, is the same family we had last week, and the Sunshine Fund invites you to help make a difference for a local family facing an incredible, difficult journey. This young father of 2 and graduate of River Falls High School has endured multiple battles with cancer. In December, he underwent surgery to remove a tumor on the right side of his head. Well, that surgery was successful. Another tumor developed in the same location, requiring a more invasive procedure. Before this most recent surgery, he completed 20 consecutive days of radiation in hopes of slowing the tumor's growth. This was his 6th cancer-related surgery. As a result, he is unable to return to work until at least October. As you can imagine, the physical, emotional, and financial toll on this family has been significant. The Sunshine Fund provided the maximum level of support they can, and now we're asking for our community to join us in bringing additional sunshine to this family during their battle. River Falls has always been compassionate and a supportive community. When someone is in need, we rally around them. Your support can make all the difference right now for this family. 100% of your donations would go directly to the family. Every gift, no matter the size, provides comfort, peace of mind, and much-needed relief. To contribute, please visit rfsunshinefund.org, that's on your screen, and use the family code 510. That's family code 510. Boy, this is trouble. I mean, you hear that, Jeff, and you just want to give thanks for your help.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it's just so great that we have an organization like this right in our high school.
Run by high school kids.
Yes, that obviously care, have a lot of compassion and empathy for situations like this, and they tend to come through year after year with helping out families such as this.
Every little bit can help, so if your heart leads you, please help family. Let me see what family. I'm going to get it right. I think it's 510.
Number 75.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that down right there.
We don't need to listen to our halftime conversation.
Yeah, we'll turn that down.
Complaining about the referees.
Exactly.
Can I make a little read about the Booster Club?
Please do.
As we mentioned last week, the River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club membership drive for the 2025-2026 school year is underway. It's been underway for a week now. The River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club helps support all 22 boys and girls athletic programs at River Falls High School with grants. Where that money comes from are a couple of different areas. One, the primary proceeds come from the annual membership drive, where businesses and individuals alike are invited to join and become members of the Booster Club. And then there's a additional fundraiser that typically happens sometime after the first of the year. If you would like to join and become a member of the River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club, please check out the website at rfhsboosters.org. Again, that's rfhsboosters.org. The Booster Club has donated nearly $400,000 in grants to the 22 boys and girls River Falls High School Athletic programs. So please join and become a member today.
That's good. That's a good cause. Help these young athletes, and the money goes directly to equipment and things such as that, huh, Jeff?
100%. Yeah, the different coaches are asked to fill out grant requests, typically in around April. And then in May, our booster board will get together and evaluate the different grant proposals. And what we try to do is make sure everybody gets something, Kevin. And,
I like that.
All 22 programs have been beneficiaries over the last 8 years since the program has been around. And like I said, almost $400,000 in grants to the different programs have been donated so far. So please join the club today, rfhsboosters.org.
We had a question said, did the Cats punt in the first half? Yeah, they punted.
Once. Gavin Carafell with a 35-yarder. They kind of got him out of a tough spot in the rain.
Mm-hmm. And that was it. Both teams moved the football for the most part. Unfortunate penalty for River Falls really on that second drive for Chippewa Falls on that fourth down.
Yeah, that was a big, that one. And again, the fourth down stop by the Cardinal defense was probably the other big play that we would point to right now. I'd say both teams seem to be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, I would say. The coaches have to find an answer, right? Oh, I want to stay on. Hold on.
Yeah, I think the times that the Cardinals have been able to break long plays offensively have been times when the Wildcat defense kind of lost a little bit of lane containment. Typically, Jalen Smith has been the one that's been able to get outside and get out into some open space. And as you've commented several times tonight, he's a speedster. He can really run. They're up 12-6.
There we go. You want to? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let the kid find that camera on here. It looks like Chris Larson's gonna go downstairs, but we got some Wildcat trivia.
Well, we do.
Jeff Bjork's been busy again.
Jeff Bjork is doing it this week.
He is. Jeff Bjork again. So pretty simple question this week. Thank you, Jeff Bjork, for putting this together, playing for one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches right there on your screen down at Tarnation Tavern. What year did River Falls High School win their first Big Rivers Conference football championship, and what was their conference record and overall record that fall? So what year did they win that championship? What was their conference record and their overall record? Get up on the chat section or text Jeff or I and let us know. Someone says, anybody know how Menominee's doing?
We do.
Yeah, just check your bottom of your screen. It's 24-14 over Rice Lake.
At halftime, that game had a delay as well to start. Hudson has moved out with 14 consecutive points, leads New Richmond by a score of 21-14. Number 4 ranked New Richmond, number 3 ranked Rice Lake, both behind right now. And in a dogfight, I don't think that's called the dog pound, but what is it called, Kevin? Where the Huskies play?
That is a dog pound.
I know the gym is the dog pound.
Yeah, I don't know what they call their stadium.
Yeah.
Call it the dog pound.
Well, anyway, the Huskies lead Superior. Superior looking to break that 23-game losing streak. They have a shot tonight. They're down 23-21. That game in the second quarter still as well.
So I got to go check my chat section, see if anybody's got this. 1995, 5-1, 8-1. That's not correct. And that's not correct, Jared.
I better check mine, too.
Yeah. I like it. We got players, though. Jared Bahacek says 95. That's not the right year. The question again is, what year did RFHS win their first big conference football championship, and what was their conference record and overall record? Chantel says 1997, 7-2. No. No. Someone says 24-14 Menominee up. Yeah, we have that at the bottom of your screen.
Nice new feature this year where we have the other three Big Rivers Conference scores at continuously at the bottom of your screen.
Yes.
Compliments of Braden Ekstrom.
Ariel Avestras, you have the right year, Ariel, but what was the records? So Ariel's got the right year, and we can't cut a sandwich into thirds, Ariel, so you have to have... Dusek says 1990. Nope. Ariel's got the right year, which is 1989, but what were the records in 89? James Linehan says 8-1. You're close on the overall record, but not quite. So we need their conference record and then their overall record in 1989. So, Ariel, you're leading them to the Aaron Curdy says 89, lost 2 games, undefeated in the BRCs, and lost to Ellsworth in Game 1 and lost to La Crosse Central in the playoffs. Aaron Curdy, you are the winner of Wildcat Trivia. 1989 was the first year. I'll just go through this because Jeff Bjork has spent some time putting this together. The Cats won the Big Rivers Conference in their first year of Big Rivers play in 1989. River Falls Big Rivers Conference record was a perfect 6-0, with their closest conference game being an 8-7 victory over Chippewa Falls. In overall action that season, the Wildcats went 8-2, with both losses being 1-point defeats. The 2 1-point losses were bookends to the season. The Cats started the season with a 14-13 loss to Ellsworth and ended their 1989 campaign with a 1-point loss to La Crosse Central, 15-14 in the start of the WIAA state playoffs. There you go. Hey, some side notes. Junior Aaron Curdy led the River Falls rushing in 1989. That's all he knows.
Okay.
Senior David Boherstein was the leading punter for the Cats. Senior Chris Bashnagel was voted the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Bashnagel also led the team in scoring that fall. Senior Mark Lynch and Dan Pierfest were voted team's most valuable offense. Football coaches for the 89 freshman football team were Paul Hugland and Dan Hoffman. There you go. That's a lot of information, Jeff.
1989, you said.
89.
Players are now back on the field here.
So we have, what do we have? 40 seconds. I was going to go to a commercial. We do. Let's go River Falls.
We got time.
Let's go. First National Bank. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Jeff, how are things down at the bank?
Good. Yep, we have some attractive CD specials now. Mortgage rates are coming down as well.
Ooh, you like that.
You know, not back to the 2% range for sure, but you can... if you hit it the right day, you can get a rate that starts with a 5 instead of a 6. So we're making some progress.
That's attractive.
Yeah, for sure. So come on down to the bank.
See the friendly folks. You got offices filled with lenders and agents who are there to help you.
Yeah.
Get the job done.
Come down and talk some Wildcat football. We're always happy to do that too.
Or Brewers baseball or Packer football.
Yep. Yeah, those are all good subjects right now.
They are.
Especially that last one you said.
Packers are fun. Brewers are up, still 5-2, Jeff?
5-2, top of 7. Cardinals have a potential rally going here.
Ariel wants to know if he can have a slice of cheese. I think if you go down there and work Fred Barr, maybe he'll throw some tater tots at you or something. Ariel. Well, we're going to be teed up for a good second half here. Chippewa Falls is going to receive the football to start the second half. See if the Wildcat coaches found some answers in the locker room to shut down that offense, that misdirection, counter offense that they've been throwing at the Wildcats the whole first half. They really didn't have many answers.
No, and, like we've talked a couple times, lane containment's going to be really, really important here for the second half. And keeping an eye on the football, staying in your lane, not falling for the misdirection stuff, and keeping everything in front of you.
Character building second half. Wildcats are down by 6. That's a positive, right? I mean, touchdown, you can take the lead. We have Chris Larson down there on the sidelines now. The rain stopped. He said, give me that camera. I'm going down. And he'll bring you some great pictures from field side. Look at that. Look at Chris already working. Wildcats in the yellow pant today. Looking good.
Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half. I'd say by far this is the best defense that the Wildcats have seen so far this year in the Cardinals.
Speaking of Cardinals, the St. Louis Cardinals have runners at second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. The 3-2 pitch on its way. Here it comes. Walked, bases loaded now with 2 outs.
Brewers at one point led this game by a score of 5-0. Looking to get some wins here to start clinching some things.
Yeah, Hudson's up 24-21 over New Richmond in the 4th.
We will see the Tigers next week at Tiger Stadium next Friday night. But first things first, need to get this one.
Yeah, Chippewa Falls, again, they come into this game, I mean, 1 and 2. You see it and go, how does a team, how do you stop this?
Yeah, the last week, the score against New Richmond was a little deceiving. I know they lost by a score of 42-14, but they were hanging in that game, well into the third quarter, and the Tigers just kind of pulled away towards the end of the game. But and New Richmond's got a very, very good football team this year. So as you can see from the first half, the Cardinals are no pushover here. And
no,
they've come to play. Always a tough place to play in this stadium.
You're used to seeing the Chippewa Falls Cardinals in red, and tonight they're in the camouflage on Veterans Night tonight. Really nice rendition of God Bless America and our national anthem, sung by Roxy Rakovich, the wife of head coach Chuck Rakovich.
Pretty big game in the conference standings, too. It's always a race to get the 4, and with 4 conference wins to pretty much guarantee yourself a spot in the WIA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And I know both teams obviously would like to do that.
Got to have it.
Wildcats have 1 win in the conference already. The Cardinals looking for their first one.
Carafel kicking off for the Cats. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Half 2. That's a beauty. That thing is deep in the end zone. His leg got stronger since last week.
I think it did. Just kind of watching him before the game. He was banging field goals in from
55 we saw.
Yes. Over 50.
And they were halfway up the field goal post.
Yep.
So no, the kid's got a leg on him. Their first extra point attempt was blocked. They had kind of a low snap, and the guy almost took it off his foot. All right, here we go. Half 2, 1st and 10. See if they scratch something up down there in the dirt for the Wildcats. Figure out how to stop this counter offense. Right
Pitch.
Back to where they started.
Jalen Smith.
And Jalen Smith gets maybe 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Yeah, that's positive, huh?
Better, yep.
Better. Speaking of better, the Brewers got out of that inning, by the way, Jeff.
Well,
so we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Up 5-2.
5-2. 2nd down and 8 for Chippewa Falls. big conference game here, Big Rivers Conference at that. Talon Schultz. Counter. Looking for a little room, runs right up the middle. Gains 3. It'll be 3rd and manageable. We'll call it 3rd and 3 for Chippewa Falls.
Ball carrier that time, I believe, was Benke.
I couldn't tell.
Anyway, it's 3rd and
3.
About 3.
3.5. 3rd and 3. We'll just call 3rd and 3. Let's see if the Wildcats can find a way to get stiff here. I know the coaches were talking about this at halftime, I'm sure. Let's see if you can find a way. Stay in your lanes. Hand it off up the middle. They're not going to get it, Jeff. He's 2 yards short. Trying to go right up the gut there. Wildcats are all over it like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat. They shut that down. It'll be 4th and 2. Big one.
If you had 909 for the pool for the for that phrase,
yeah,
you are a winner.
You're a winner. I haven't used that all season.
No.
There hasn't been a need to.
No.
No receiver back. It's not terrible, but it gets a great Chippewa Falls roll. Wow.
I'm not sure why they didn't.
No one back on that.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
No one back, and that was back to the days of David Crail with no returner. Yeah, maybe worried about a fake, and he had a lot of guys up on the line. That's a very good point there, Rob Derry.
Well, it has to be the reason. But
yeah.
It probably lost him about
20
yards
yeah.
of field position.
Yeah, that just got an excellent roll. Kind of a rugby-style kick. It wasn't high, and it hit and just shot down the field, and they'll get it on about the 20. How about exactly the 20? All right, here we go. First possession, Wildcats hold. That's a big hold. Massa, hand it off. Run the right side this time. Nice hard work.
Not much,
there
though.
by Joseph Tarasavage. That's a tough 2 yards.
Not much. Yards are much, much harder to come by tonight than we've seen the first 3 games, Kevin.
Stingy.
Yep.
Stingy. They'll give him 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. They go right side there. 2nd down and 7. Massa back to pass. Looking. Sit route. Caught here on the near side by Mason Novak.
And that moves the chains for the first down. Nice job by Mason sitting down on the route there. And Tino put it right on him. First down, Cats. Move the chains.
Move the chains. Boy, this is a good football game. Twin receivers up top. Give it to Tarasavage. Runs up the middle. Not a lot doing there. That's a tough yard, if anything. 2nd and 9.
I'd say since the Wildcats' only touchdown drive of the game, the Cardinals have really controlled the line of scrimmage, Kevin.
Yeah, I agree.
Their front 7.
Back to pass. Looking, crossing route. Got a man. Caught. Oh, Novak is popped, though. Right in the kidneys, and he drops it. That's a big hit up there by that deep safety. Came up and laid the lumber on Novak and jarred it free.
That was number 0, Owen Hediger, with the hit. Tino put it right on him. It was a good pass, and
yeah, that was
just a good defensive play that time.
Yeah, you could see that kind of happening. He read it. Safety timed that perfect, and he hit him hard and jarred it free. Inside screen. Nice run. Headed towards first down yardage. He's going to be short. I think you're going to have to punt here. It's going to be 4th and a long 4, probably 5.
The pass was
4th and 4.
Riker O'Keefe. At the moment,
4th and 3, staying on the field.
Wildcat offense is still on the field.
Maybe you try to draw him off, Jeff. I don't know. Hard count him here. They're thinking, and still haven't decided. And they're going to go for it. At least they're lining up to go for it right here. They got to play. Hand it off. Tarasavage getting in behind the Biggs. He lunges forward, and he's got the first down. Run off that left side. Put your shoulder down. Get up there for 5 yards. Joseph Tarasavage gets a Wildcat first down.
Nice work by the Wildcat offensive line. That left side with Simpson and Jonah Herstein over there, along with the tight end Cal Dumond.
Back the pass, looking. Got to check now. We got to over the middle. Caught on a sliding catch. Novak gets his hands under the ball. Ball had a little wiggle to it. Novak got his hands under it, slid down to the carpet, and made the catch.
Tino's favorite receiver, Mason Novak, coming over the middle. Beautiful throw by Tino. First down, Wildcats. Chains move again.
Trip receivers up top, single receiver down low. Spread them out. Now he's saying get off the line. Nice way to direct traffic, Tino. Back the pass, swing pass. It's a low one. Caught by Tarasavich, lunges forward.
Probably a loss.
He lost half a yard on the little swing pass. Good defense there by Chippewa Falls to get in the backfield and make that really tough open field tackle against Joseph Tarasavich.
Really fundamentally sound defense for the Cardinals. They've stayed in their lanes throughout the entire evening, done a good job of trying to keep everything in front of them, as they did there.
2nd and 11. Pass again, far side. He got a blocker.
Benedict
moves it forward. Nice second effort there. Good yak on that one, Jeff. All the way about a 10-yard gain. They'll be a yard short of first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and 1. Boy, they had him wrapped up after about 5. He'd no quit in the kid.
They did. The Wildcats were behind the sticks a little bit. It's 2nd and 11 there, but good want to by Benedict there.
I don't want to. We're in field goal range. I'm just going to say it.
Yep.
Tarasavich again moves forward. He's real close to first down yardage. I'm looking at the referee on the far side, Jeff. He's right on the marker. Now we got a real late flag in the backfield. That might have been some trash talking or something going on with Chippewa Falls. It was thrown at the feet of the defenders. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out here in a second. Where that ball spotted, that's a first down.
That's a first down where it's spotted. That's
no, it's moved
it moved it back a yard. Did you see that? What was that?
Yeah.
They're still conferring. He moved that ball back 1 yard. That was crazy. Still conferring. There's a flag. Let's see what the call is.
And now they moved it back again.
So that was on the defense. And yeah,
right.
I know they threw that flag in the defensive backfield. I really didn't see anything going on there. It was kind of like came out of his back pocket, and he just like it wasn't really emphatic. Yeah. He's like one of those phantom NFL late flags.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think the play's over, and all of a sudden the guy. 1st and 10. Yeah, that's a big. The Wildcats had a big penalty in that first half. Hey, they got a big one here.
They certainly did. Puts the Wildcats inside the
Sunshine Fund red zone. Let's get in there with Jen Rivard of State Farm Insurance and Joe Karras of Black Wolf Exteriors. They're throwing $1,000 each to the Sunshine Fund. And they thank you for sponsoring the Sunshine Fund red zone. They moved it back again.
Let's get her going here.
All right. Richmond 21-24. All right, here we go. Back to pass. He's going to hold it, looking, just get rid of it. Oh, it threw it off. It kind of leaked out of the backfield. That was Anthony McPherson just kind of got free, and he tried to throw a little dart to him right there and just behind him. No, excuse me. That was Charlie Burke over there.
That was, yep, number 0.
2nd and 10. Now the line guys behind. 2nd and 10. Massa, pistol formation. Give it to Joey. Right up to gut. 5, 3, 1. 1st and goal from the 1. Joseph Tarasavich on a 13-yard electric plunge right up the middle. Boy, that's a hard run.
It really is. Tarasavich, that's his biggest run in probably since the first quarter.
Wildcats trying to even it up right here. Tarasavich again off the left tackle. He walks it in. Joseph Tarasavich knots this thing up at 12 with 5:47 to go here in the third quarter. What a drive, Jeff. What do you think? You go for 2 here or do you get the 1?
Carafel's out in the field here with a tie game.
It's nice they went for 2. Yeah, didn't get it.
And it's huge that we got to stop.
Yeah, so now we're trying to take the 1-point lead here with 5:47 to go here. 7-2 Brewers, by the way.
Yelich home run.
I love that. Carafel Holds good. The kick is up. That's a Jim Dandy. He bangs that through, and Carafel puts the Wildcats out in front, 13-12, with 5:47 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to go back, get a chance to go back and take a look at that touchdown plunge there off the left side by Joseph Tarasavage. Leach Insurance look back right here.
Yep, keep an eye on that left side of that offensive line.
Hand it to him,
yep.
Cuts it in. He never was touched. Never was touched on that.
I think some of us could have got through that hole, Kevin.
Maybe.
Not all of us,
maybe.
but some of us.
Maybe.
Big River scores. Menominee leading Rice Lake by a score of 24-22 in the third quarter. Eau Claire North still holding on to a 23-21 lead over Superior, also in the third quarter. And in the big one in the conference, Hudson 24, New Richmond 21. That game late in the fourth quarter. That game started on time. The other three, including this one, did not. We got a ways to go here.
Yeah, this game is just getting warmed up, I think. But I would say that drive for the Wildcats was very similar to the drive by Chippewa Falls that was saved by a penalty.
Yep, 100%. The two big penalties so far in today, one for each team, have really made a huge difference in the score of this ball game. Carafel with the kickoff. Nobody's returning that one.
Goodness gracious, the kid. Hey, if you're at some university looking for a kicker, check out number 11. He's just a junior. The kid's got a leg. Is he got a field goal post in his backyard or something?
I don't know. Like you said, he's got a little extra juice tonight.
He does. All right, so Chippewa Falls, they're not a team who's scoring quickly, typically, unless you get a long run, but we're trying to work their way down run by run by run. Let's see if the Wildcats can get stiff again. They held them on the first series here in half two. See if they can get stiff again. They'll start from their own 20-yard line. Schultz has got it. Draw. Read it. Oh, nice tackle. Who is on that tackle? He's getting up. He's unfurling from the pile. We can't see. He's still on his butt, and he's injured on the play.
He's got a cramp, I believe.
Cramp. I was trying to see who made that tackle there. Let's see. Now he's get up. Still can't see a number.
Yep, that's number 16. That's Blake Schneider.
Blake Schneider, nice tackle. He had the initial hit there. Then it was a host of white jerseys. Gain of 1 in the play, 2nd and 9. Second down and 9 after that real nice tackle there by Blake Schneider. Clock continues to run here in quarter 3. Wildcats up by a point. Schultz. He's going to keep it. Tries to bust through. Wildcats are ready for him. He's fast, but he's not that big of a guy. Once you get him slowed down, he gets down pretty easy. It'll be 3rd and 5. You just can't let him get through that first line.
No. Nope, you cannot. It's we had 2 draw plays in a row by Schultz there, and excellent containment by the front 7 of the Wildcat defense.
3rd and 5. Let's go. So I'm thinking Stelreich right here. I'm going to call him. Keep an eye on 83 here on your near side. We only called his name a couple times tonight. I think he's due for a play. Stilts is going to go under center. Man in motion. He's back to pass. He's looking. Stelreich rushing and incomplete.
He's out of bounds.
Stelreich on the pressure right there, Jeff.
It was. Yep, good call. That was another rollout. Pretty similar to the Cardinals' first completion when they rolled right looking for the receiver out in the flat, and
it wasn't
good coverage.
It wasn't Micah Parsons, but it was Austin Stelreich.
Wildcats do have a returner back this time.
Spiraling kick. Fair catch called for. And
oh, boy.
Fielded down on the 32. And then there's a flag on the play, behind the play as well.
McPherson.
Boy, what a punt.
Yeah, McPherson bobbled it a little bit, but was able to regain control. Let's see what that penalty's all about.
We had maybe a legal block in the back here, potentially.
Whatever it is, it should be after the kick.
I think he just released the flag late. I think during the return.
Yep.
Yeah, block in the back. There it is.
You hit it.
So Wildcats are going to have decent field position, but it's going to push them back another 10, I believe. How come they're not marching that back? They're going to. They're waiting for the Wildcat football, huh? So they'll get it started on their own 21-yard line, I believe, after they reset it here.
4:08 left here in the third quarter. So far, the second half has been dominated by the Wildcats. Two good defensive stops so far, and a strong touchdown drive by the offense puts the Wildcats in a 1-point lead.
Trip receivers up top.
There's no quick offense.
They're going to hand it to Joey. He's going to run it. He bounces it to the outside. He's got one man to beat. Great open field tackle here on the near side on a very tough Joseph Tarasavage. That's 32 on the tackle, Jeff. That's Gavin Schultz.
The junior. We'll be calling a lot of these names next year again. A lot of juniors playing tonight for the Cardinals.
Again, we got three receivers up top. This time, Massa back to pass. He's going to roll out to his right, trying to direct traffic. Pretty heavy coverage, throws it up, and not really open at all over there on the far side. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, good coverage that time. Pass intended for Riker O'Keefe, but a little overthrown. Puts him again in a 3rd and long situation.
Find a way here, huh?
Yep.
One safety deep. A lot of press coverage on the far side. Massa back to pass, passing down 3rd and 8. He's going to have to scramble to his right. Still looking. I don't see anybody open.
He's open.
He's got a man caught! Novak! 40! Just taken down on the 32. Boy, he was covered and he's just snuck out of there. He got into a little bit of a seam. And wow, he put it on him under heavy pressure and a great catch by Novak. Wow. I didn't see that coming from the booth, Jeff. He was covered and he got away from that coverage. And great timing with Massa to Novak. Wow.
Yeah, heck of a job by Tino Massa that time. Rolling out to his right, buying some time, and then finding Novak up the field.
Tarasavage plunges it forward. 4, 5, or 6.
Or
Still
7.
going, maybe 7 on the play. Boy, a play that looked like it was good for 3 goes for 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. I think we do have a replay of that last one. You want to go back, take a look at that real quick?
Yep, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, we do. We got time there.
Novak sitting right in the middle of the field and broke a tackle and got himself about another 20, 25 yards extra.
And just a shoestring tackle to stop that score, 2nd and 3. Massa back to pass again. Tip up in the air, just about intercepted in the middle. I can't see a number on that, Jeff, but almost intercepted by the linebacker. Tried to get it in just over his head. He tipped it up in the air. That was intended for Riker O'Keefe, I believe it was, and falls incomplete, fortunately for the Cats.
Yeah, that was Brigham Garrett's number 45, the 210-pound junior linebacker that almost had the interception.
In and out of the hands, 3rd and 3. Got 2 downs to make 3 yards from the 30. Give it to Joey off the left side, running in behind the bigs. He has enough.
First down.
He has plenty for first down yardage. Sam Simpson with a beautiful pancake block on the end of that.
Sam's got a little size advantage over some of those kids, Kevin.
He buried that kid. It was nice he helped him up.
Yeah. Final from Hudson 24, New Richmond, the number 4 ranked team in the state, 21. Raiders remain undefeated.
Massa got a man in the flat here on the near side. That's Tarasavage. Push the shoulder down. Boom. Gets himself 9 yards, maybe 8. 2nd and 2. Nothing too fancy there, just a little swing pass out of the backfield to Tarasavage. He gets it, then he just goes one-on-one, puts his shoulder down, and barrels ahead for another couple yards. 2nd and a long 2. Wildcats now into the red zone. Again, Tarasavich moves forward, taken down by a couple Chippewa Falls Cardinals. I think he's just short of first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and 1. We are now in the Sunshine Fun red zone right here. State Farm Insurance and Black Wolf Exteriors. Sunshine Fun red zone. We're there.
Probably in 2-down territory.
You got to be
Kevin,
here, huh?
I know we have a very good field goal kicker, but
I mean, 4 is attractive, but to a lead, but not in high school football. I think you're going. You got two plays to make 1.5 yards. Kirk, far side, cut it up. He's close. I think he's got it by that mark on the far side. I thought if he just busted forward, he kind of hesitated just a little bit, but I think he's got it. Let's see where they mark it.
Fourth down.
And not an overly generous spot again.
No.
How about a measurement? Let's see. There.
No, it's a first down.
First down. Move
Okay.
the chains, Jeff.
Well, the far line judge said it was 4th down. He was signaling 4th down. He's the one that spotted the ball, but yeah, okay. We'll take it.
Your pessimism was appropriate.
Given the history of this game so far.
Yeah,
I think
haven't been getting great spots. First
No.
and 10. This time we go with no receivers. Got a 2 tight end split here on the near side. 1 receiver in tight, I guess. Tarasavich runs in behind the bigs again. He's plunging forward. Gets it down to the 10. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. Boy, he runs hard, Jeff.
he does. Always falling forward, trying to get that extra yard or two.
Just
running right this time.
a little different, and he's going to be just short of first down yardage. That might be the last play here in quarter 3. They might regroup it. It'll be 3rd and 1, I think, when we start the 4th quarter.
Yep, it looks like they're
going to let her go. It'll be 3rd and 1, a long one, as we start.
No.
Yeah, they're going to get to the line. Here I am. They're going to probably go for it. They are. Tarasavich pushes forward. He's got first down yardage, still pushing the pile. And they'll get it to the 5, move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats to start quarter 4. What a drive, Jeff Johnson.
Certainly is. The second strong drive of the half for the Wildcats. Wildcats knocking on the door to go up a touchdown.
Hey, we haven't talked much about the garage gridiron grinder. How's your whiteboard looking?
We should probably start talking about the whiteboard, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Anthony McPherson, is he on your board? I mean, I don't know.
I think there's plenty of time here for somebody to separate themselves here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you know
which
what? You know
should go through the stats too.
Yeah, you know what else we've seen here, and that especially this drive here, that offensive line. Can you get the O-line? I mean, I think we know. I mean, I'm going to put them on the whiteboard. A lot of this is really predicated on that blocking and that run up the middle by Tarasavich.
100%. I totally agree on that, Kevin. That's
right.
Right now.
I
mean, we got a long way to go, but that's where I'd put it.
Yeah.
Let's go through some numbers real quick.
Let's do it.
Tino Massa, 14 of 25 for 140 yards. Joseph Tarasavich, 27 carries for 116 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Mason Novak, 7 receptions for 106 yards. Charlie Burke, 3 for 12. Todd Benedict, 1 for 10. Raker O'Keefe, 1 for 6. Tarasavich, 2 for 6. Defensively, you just mentioned Anthony McPherson. He has 6 tackles on defense. Blake Schneider, Todd Benedict, Jack Larson, Nolan Hopeful with 4 each. Dave Dreyer, Tyler Hastings with 3 each for the Wildcats. Now, refresh my memory, Kevin. Who were the first 3 winners of that? Last week
we had Joey. We had last week was McPherson.
Mason Novak.
Yeah, Novak was first. Right. I think. There we go.
Okay, there we go. So probably be somebody else.
1st and goal from the 5. Rolling out to his right. Looking, he's got his head up. Man in the back of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Todd Benedict finds the back of the end zone. No flags. Let's go back. We got time right now, Jeff. Let's go back and take a look at that. That's just a play action. Massa gets out of the pocket. He's got his head up. Look at Massa's head. He's surveying. He says, hey, there's number 4 wide open. Nobody's covering him. I'll just throw it and put it on the floor.
Yeah, Todd just kind of sat down in the back of the end zone. And those play actions work, obviously, Kevin, because the Wildcats have been doing such a good job running the football tonight. And they're going for 2 to try to make this a 2-score game.
Rolling out again. Same play. Looking. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Cal Dumond this time. Exact same play. Play action. Roll out. You got a bunch of white shirts dragging around the back of the end zone. They find the man and boom. Put it right on the 6.
I like the call, Kevin, going for 2 there.
Yes.
I mean, obviously your worst case scenario is you're up 7, but now you're up 9. And obviously that's a 2-score game, which is going to make it pretty tough for the Cardinals here.
Up 9, you put it up the old Ed Rooney. You give him a 9 times. 9. Atta baby. Boy, I really like the way Massa on that rollout, though. He just looks so confident, Jeff, right? He's surveying, and then when he sees what he likes, he just wastes no time and throws the dime.
Yep, threw a dart. First time to Benedict, second time to Dumond.
Somebody find the clap emojis. What a drive for the Cats there.
Puts them up 2 scores. That's big against a predominantly running team like the Cardinals have here.
I don't think they're going to score quickly. Will Benedict liked it. Booyah.
I'm sure Will did. He should.
He should.
Wildcat bench looks much more enthusiastic compared to where they looked about an hour ago. So,
hey, Jeff, we got a lot of people online lobbying for the O-line.
Yeah,
they said they're pushing that team backwards.
Well, again, the last 2 plays here, Kevin, the offensive line gave Tino all kinds of time to throw the football there.
Right.
And I think that makes sense.
Defense pitching a shutout in the second half. There's that. Yeah.
We did give it to a defensive player last week.
Yeah, we'll see. We got
a lot of game to go.
A lot of game. Let's not get out in front of our skis. Another booming kick. That one's fielded. Hits on the 4 and gets a Wildcat roll into the end zone. How about another touchback?
Yeah, when you got to make them go 80 yards, obviously it makes it much more difficult to score, especially for a running team like the Cardinals. It's going to be imperative that the Wildcat defense continues to do what they've done all second half here by staying in their lane, not letting anybody get outside, especially the speedy Jalen Smith.
Gaudy numbers. Yeah, Mark Vreese, he's on the O-line.
Well, if Reeser says so, I think we need to maybe.
We know where to find the grinder trophies. We find a dumpster out back somewhere and grab a few more of those out of there. Greasy, dirty things. Here we go. 11:54 to go in the game. So much football left.
Draw.
The speedster's got it. He's trying to get to the outside. Flag on the play. He's going 40. Flag on the play, 35. I think it's coming back, Jeff. I think we're going to have a holding back there on the 18.
Yeah, the referee threw the flag. He's not moving anywhere. Holding Cardinals.
Cardinals, that one's coming back. So you could argue that sprung that.
He's past him. You don't have to hold him then.
Jack Larson, he was pretty happy about that.
Hope you're enjoying the commentary from the.
Yeah, we have some. We're on the Chippewa side, and we have some Chippewa parents in front of us.
Mostly mothers or grandmothers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
No pushing.
Don't push.
She said no pushing.
Don't push.
We heard that earlier. No pushing.
Yeah, no pushing in football.
Bless their hearts.
Yep. They're into the game. They support their team.
Yep.
Like to see it.
You bet. 11:45 to go in the contest. Why does that seem so long? I feel like I want to say an hour left.
There's been a lot of conferences. That's why it seems long. And
yes.
We got a few more to go here. Here's another one.
That's a big penalty. Yeah, it's taken him a while to sort this out. Who we got someone on the field? Maybe a cramp? That's a number. Yeah, it is a cramp. Number 5 for the Cats. That's Nolan Hopeful trying to get off the field here, Jeff. Nolan Hopeful.
Yep.
A cramp. Maybe a calf cramp.
Keep an eye on that. We've got a few cramps tonight.
First and 20.
Throwing it.
Back to pass. Crossing route. He's got a man over the linebacker's head, and they get the big completion and down to the 50-yard line. They haven't thrown the ball a lot. That was a great pass off the arm of Talon Schultz. Got that just over the line, outstretched arm to the linebacker and on into the receiver. They move it out to the 50. Wow, what a throw, what a catch.
Yep, got to keep everything in front of you right now. This is really the only way the Cardinals can get back in the game here, by making some big plays offensively, and there's one right there. 40-yard reception to Jalen Smith.
You had the big penalty, pushed him back there behind the chains. That happened to them earlier in the game. They got behind the chains to come up with a big play. This time the quarterback, Schultz, got it. He gets dinged up, slowed down. He's so fast. Like I said, he's not big, but he's very fast. If you can just chip him a little bit, it gives the Wildcats an opportunity to swarm tackle and then get him down to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, it's a common theme for tonight. Keep it in front of you.
Keep it in front of you.
Keep it in front of you, and that's what the Wildcat defense did right there.
Yeah, Charlie Burke, I think some of what happened, I don't know exactly, but I think it was a cramp is what it looked like to me. A couple of these kids are cramping up tonight. 2nd down and 10. Wildcat sideline.
4 receivers.
Yep, 4 receivers. Out 3 up top, 1 down low. Schultz, pistol formation. He's going to keep it. He's trying to get to the outside. He's got some speed. He's got the edge, looking for blocks. Moves it forward, and he falls forward real close to first down yardage. He might have that.
Looks like
I think he's got it.
I think
10-yard gain by quarterback Talon Schultz. He's shifty. He's elusive. He's very fast.
He does not have it.
No, he doesn't. They're going to call it 6 inches short. It'll be 3rd and 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
He needs to get to the 40, and you can see there on your screen, I don't know, that looks like about 6 inches to me.
Under 10 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Keep that clock moving.
3rd and 1. Timeout. There whistles.
Timeout.
Timeout. Oh, Chippewa Falls with a timeout.
I think both teams are trying to call timeout. Though.
Yeah.
Well,
now they gave it They gave it to the Wildcats.
I saw Coach Scherz calling timeout on the far end of the field.
Yeah, that'll give us a chance maybe just to run through all of our sponsors real quick. We'll go ahead. Why don't we start right here at First National Bank of River Falls. First National Bank of River Falls. They're proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Want to thank River City Stitch, Callie down at River City Stitch. She's got a lot of gear down there. A lot of stuff in the store. You can special order. She'll take care of all of your Wildcat needs down at River City Stitch for your gear. See Callie at River City Stitch since 2007. If you need a mortgage, Allie Massa Mortgage Team, the quarterback's mom. She would love to quarterback your next home loan. Go down and see Allie Massa and the Massa Mortgage Team. Also, Leach Insurance. They're sponsoring the Leach Insurance lookbacks. All of our replays tonight. Thank you, Jen Rivard, State Farm Insurance, and Sarah Jenkins of Property Executive Real Estates, and Black Wolf Exteriors on the Sunshine Fund Red Zone. Also, the Garage Bikes and Brews. We're trying to put that together. The Garage Bikes and Brews, a coveted grinder trophy. We brought one, and we'll be handing that away tonight after the game. All right, here we go. Back to the action. 3rd and 6 inches. Handoff. First down yardage. Busting it to the outside. I think I saw a hold again. No call. And down to the 35.
It was Jalen Smith that time.
Jalen Smith on the carry for the Cardinals. Tackled by number 2, Anthony Pearson.
Yeah, the clock, the way it's running, Jeff, and all these running plays, you keep them out of the end zone here, and I like your chances.
Yep, I would agree. The Cardinals have been throwing the ball a little bit more on this drive. Probably, well, not probably, by necessity.
1st and 10. Schultz. He's under center this time. They'll pitch it off. That one goes to 32, Gavin Schultz. There's a holding call right there.
Yep.
That's going to be a holding on, is it 58 or 68? I can't see it in the camo.
68.
68, I think, is going to get called for the holding there. That's Noah King. Yeah, he just took him down and then laid on him.
Yep. Tackled him.
He was pushing.
He might have pushed him, too.
You guys are killing yourselves. You're doing yourself.
Moms aren't happy with the penalties
No.
either, you can hear. They're just killing themselves.
So this is the 3rd time, though, they work behind the chains. The other 2 times, the next play, they immediately got the first down.
Yes.
Chippewa!
Yeah, with a long play.
With a long play. So let's see if the Wildcats can get a little stiffer here. We got them behind the chains again. It hasn't worked out the first 2 times that's happened. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 20. Fake handoff, heavy pressure, chased out of the pocket, chucks it down the field after the heavy pressure and incomplete. Boy, Stilts was getting chased hard by several white shirts, and he had to chuck it up and out of play.
That was Luke Anderson. That was the closest one to Schultz. .849 left here. Clock stopped because of the incompletion.
Scott Mann always comes up with the good ones. He said the Chippewa Falls quarterback isn't fast. He's sudden. 1 minute he's here, and suddenly he's there.
Suddenly he's gone.
Yeah, that. 2nd and 10.
Pitch.
Reverse counter play. Oh, nice read! That's 16 for the Wildcats. Blake Schneider stayed in his lane, sniffed that out, and got an early chip.
They did, and his friends came to help him afterwards, led by number 55, Jack Larson. So good team defensive play right there. 3rd and 20.
Wow, this is a big play. Everybody at home, get on your feet. This is a big one. 3rd and 20. Linebackers and safeties, get ready here. I'm guessing they're going to try to go aerial. Stelreich, pin your ears back. Let's go.
Keep it all in front of you, Kevin.
Let's go. Right here. 3rd and 20. Schultz back to pass, rolling to his right, throws a crossing route behind the intended receiver. That falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and forever. I don't know. I think you got a punt here.
No, I think they're going to go for it.
Okay.
From this part of the field, down 2 scores.
With 8 to go, you have to.
Yep.
So now, I guess I'm going to talk Packers fan here. This is where you get the infamous defensive holding on an incomplete pass, or
you'll have some
pass interference.
That nobody sees the flag because it just gets thrown.
Yeah. So here you want to play this one straight up. They got 4th and 20, and this is a big play. 4th down and 20. Edge of your seats. Stilts back to pass, looking, gonna go for it all over the middle. Get up there, intercepted. Could have just dropped it. It would have had better field position. Doesn't matter. We'll take the interception. Anthony McPherson on the tipped interception for the River Falls Wildcats. Wow, how fun was that? Are we going to get a bad chance to go look at that again? That ball was tipped. Let's go back, take a look at that, Jeff.
Yeah, let's see who tipped it. He had some time to throw the ball. It looks like
16 tipped it.
Yep, that was Blake Schneider.
Blake Schneider tipped it. Very nice. Great camera work. Rob Derry. I don't introduce you to the crew again. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom, and Chris Larson down field side tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Some great Big Rivers Conference football. Wildcats up by 9 with 8 minutes to go. Tara Savage bounces it to the outside. Keep your feet moving, son. Nice run. 4 yards and burn some clock.
Keep your feet moving. Keep your hands on the football. And the clock continues to run here. Cardinals do have all 3 timeouts left.
2nd down and a long 6. We'll call it 6. 2 receivers split here to the near side. Pistol formation for Massa. He's going to hand it off to Tara Savage. He's in behind the bigs on the left side, bounces it to the outside, working his way towards 1st down yardage, but he's going to be a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Close.
And 3rd and 2. Again, not a very generous spot. They had it 3rd and 1, and they went, 3rd and 2.
Take your time.
Let the clock run.
Under 7 minutes.
21-12 Cats with just under 7 minutes to go in the contest.
Keep your eye on the back, Judge. He is yet to start motioning. Nope.
Hand it off again. Tara Savage running off the left side. He's got first down yardage and move the chains. And this is just every 1st down now is huge.
Yeah, and again, most of these plays continue to go to the left side of the field, and we do have an injury. It looks like Tara Savage again.
Again, maybe another cramp. He was cramping earlier in the game today. I think that's what he's got again.
You shaking his leg again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is actually. Now he's shaking his whole body.
Yeah, there's no one running out real quickly, so I think it's a cramping. Yeah. The reason I'm saying that is I don't see a lot of urgency. You know what I mean? Like, he's got to let him work it out. That looks like me at 3:30 in the morning, and then foot cramp in bed right there.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do except just lay there and let it work out.
Kids, you're playing football, you're getting ready for a game during the week. Hydrate. Drink your water.
Remember a few years ago they were drinking something other than water?
They were drinking something other than water. That was probably
some Powerade drinker. I don't know.
No,
but
it wasn't Powerade. It was.
I don't know what it was.
It was an energy drink.
But whatever it was, it was that times like 15.
Let's go defense!
They were dropping like flies.
That was against Hudson.
Yes.
I think there were 17 guys that went down, and the Raiders had none. So
cramps.
we knew something.
So whatever you were
up.
drinking that day, don't ever have that again.
Yeah, don't be doing that either.
6:32 to go. Fresh set of downs for the Cats. How about it? First and 10. Bartlett's in the game. He's got the ball. The sophomore. Why don't give it to the sophomore? Pound it up in there. Wow, what a run by the sophomore. Trevor Bartlett runs it forward. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Again, shout out to that Wildcat offensive line from left to right. Sam Simpson, Jonah Herstein, Vince Anderson, Griffin Klecker, and Sean Vorwald.
They're moving the pile, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Excuse me, 2nd down and 3. That was a first down run by Bartlett. Severson back in the game.
Tara
Savage, excuse me. Jesus, I went back there. My blood sugar levels
Kevin
are
went
getting
a few
low.
years back in time there.
Just reminds me of the old days, Jeff. Runs it forward, Tara Savage. Did you hear that? Turdell Middleton on the carry.
Yep.
That's funny right there. I haven't eaten since lunch. You can go right to the top of the excuse bag. 1st and 10. Move the chains. 5:21 to go.
I should have just let you go with it. Well, if Jonah's watching, I'm sure he's excited.
Rob's a generational talent on the camera.
He is.
That's what it says. Heidi says, drink pickle juice. Stop those cramps.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to pass it here to the near side. Get it to number 4. He's got some room. Makes another man miss. Cutting, weaving, bobbing, slicing, dicing over the 50 into Cardinal territory.
Todd Benedict
on the pass, and some really nice yak for Benedict.
Keep the chains moving. Stayed in bounds, which is great. Let's get that clock moving, Mr. Referee. There we go. Take your time. At some point here, the Cardinals are going to start using their timeouts, Kevin.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Yeah.
4:43, 4:42, and the thing just continues to run. Wildcats up by 9 with a fresh set of downs. I mean, now with 4 downs, again, you can get it down to about 2 here, huh?
Yep. At least.
Tara Savage has it. He's going to bounce it to the outside. Get the edge, Joseph. He's got the 40, the 35. He wanted to stay in bounds, but he's worked out of bounds. Who cares? Another set of downs. He's got 12 on the carry.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does stop the clock with 4:18 left.
We have a Todd Benedict. Someone said, get Todd Benedict on the whiteboard. We'll throw him up there. We'll take requests. 1st and 10. Boy, we talked about the adjustments the Wildcats needed to make at halftime. They did it. Pass to the near side. Let's go again. Right on cue to Todd Benedict. Look at the kid slicing, dicing.
And smart play there by Benedict.
Smart
staying
play.
in bounds,
So
sliding.
Smart. So smart.
Yep, I like to see it.
Wow, that was a good veteran play there. So somebody said put the Benedict kid on the whiteboard, then he comes up and makes a play like that. Really good, really good.
Clock moving, under 4 minutes here.
And a fresh set of downs.
Cats in no hurry.
You know where else you're in? You're in the Gavin Carafel field goal range here as well. Hey, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it in fear of a jinx.
Okay.
1st and 10.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Tara Savage again, far side, cuts it forward. moves it down to the 20. I think it's safe. I'm going to say it. One of our keys to the game today was ball control in wet conditions.
Timeout Cardinals.
And really, that's gone our way with the interceptions.
Yes, it really has.
Right.
And the Wildcats have done a good job of not turning the ball over.
Yeah, let's show that. Hey, speaking of grinder,
Oh,
how about Riverland Laser? Look at this thing. The Riverland Laser, they put those on there, and look at that. They donate their time, and they put those on. Each of those games are got the engravement for the game, and there's one from 822. We got one over here for tonight's game as well. Thank you, Riverland Laser and the Garage Bikes and Brews for providing that coveted trophy.
Really nice keepsake that the
It
kids
is.
will keep forever.
Brewers win.
Brewers win 8-2, their 90th win of the season. Took them a while to get to 90, but they're there. Other scores, Big Rivers, we already mentioned. Hudson 24, New Richmond 21. That's a final. Also just a final. Number 3, Rice Lake came from way behind to beat Menominee by a score of 41-24. The Warriors remain undefeated. And still in the fourth quarter,
Superior.
North holding on to that 2-point lead over the Spartans. Spartans trying to get in the win category for the first time since 22, I believe.
Terry Savage has it off the right side. He's got a real nice gap. He runs it down into the Sunshine Fund red zone, down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, their offensive line has just worn down the Cardinal defense. The Cats line has a pretty big size advantage over most of them, and they're just worn down at this point.
Yes. So I'm looking at my whiteboard, and again, I'm looking.
I know who I got.
Yeah. So who do we got? About.
I got the offensive line.
Yeah. So you give me the circle them on there for me, would you?
Yep, you got it.
Here we go. We'll put you right.
I'll do it. I'll
here.
Take care of it for you.
All right. Yeah, I mean they've dominated the second half, Jeff. It's really been about them and creating the holes for Joey. And he's got it again. He goes right side, right up the gut, down to the 3-yard line, and 2:33 to go. Wildcats now second and goal from the 3. And they're about ready to put this one away, Mr. Johnson.
Yep. Wildcat offensive line. Left tackle, Sam Simpson. Left guard, Jonah Herstein. Center, Vince Anderson. Right guard, Griffin Klecker. And right tackle, Sean Vorwald. Those are your
garage gridiron grinders of the game. I didn't get too quick on that, did I?
No.
I think.
Nope, you didn't. That's what I had.
Pass, near side, Novak. Touchdown! River Falls Wildcats. Just when you think they're going to run up the middle, they'll swing it to the outside to Mason Novak. And there's your dagger. Somebody find the clap emojis. The River Falls Wildcats are going to go to 4-0. 2-0 in the Big Rivers Conference.
After being down 12-6 at halftime, Wildcats
what a second half.
Currently on a 21-0 run, about to make it 22 with the extra point here from Carafel. Just a dominating second half after, honestly, a pretty rough first half for the Wildcats on both sides of the ball.
Gavin Carafel's his leg got stronger since the second quarter. He kicked that almost over the fence, the track. David Bell, he's impressed. Your superintendent, he said, hey, great second half. Great drive that was, wasn't it? That was a very, very dominant second half.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, during halftime, I think, it's really the first time all season the Wildcats have been punched in the mouth. And, the story was, okay, are they going to answer the bell and punch back, or what's going to happen here in the second half? And they definitely punched back.
Wow.
With a 22-0 run for the second half, both offensively, through the ground with mostly Terra Savage and some great passes by Tino Massa, and obviously an outstanding job by the offensive line. And then defensively, getting some stops, getting that first stop to start the second half was probably the key as we move forward in the game here. The Wildcats were able to get a 3-and-out, which they hadn't done all game. And the Cats were off and running after that.
That's a pretty good statement there in half two against a really tough Chippewa Falls team.
On to Richmond next
On
week.
to New Richmond. Speaking of on to, I think I'm going to grab the grinder trophy.
All right.
And I'm going to get my microphone, which is over here. It's right back here. And we'll see if this works.
All right.
I'm on 4. Let me just double check this. Check 1, 2. That's working.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Good solid hit that time.
Turn this down here. That's that one. And then we can turn that up. All right. I'm going down field side. Don't forget to put up their logo over here. All right.
All right. Kevin about to make his way down the field. Rob and I will take you the rest of the way here. 28-12 Wildcats. $1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Rainy night here in Chippewa Falls.
Nice to see the boys respond like they did.
Absolutely. We have a new quarterback in the game here. Actually, we do not. That is still Talon Schultz. Incomplete pass. Second and 10.
For number 1, Jalen Smith, incomplete. Second and 10.
At their own 20.
Intercepted by 41, Luke Anderson.
Kevin's on a mission, making his way down there.
Didn't get too late into the night. It's only 10.
Yeah. Nice short ride home, Rob.
Started an hour late, didn't we?
Yeah.
Tackle by number 19, Thade Dreyer. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Minute 20 left here. Pretty good student section for the Wildcats on the far side of the field.
Yeah, they're pleased.
Rob. Yeah.
Nice student section at the volleyball game, too. Really
yeah,
nice.
I saw that. That was great to see.
I haven't seen one like that for a normal regular season game in a long time. Love to see it.
Yep. Keep coming. What do you think of the new floor in the gym?
Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good on camera, too.
Bleachers good, too?
Yeah, they're nice.
Those
Similar
are,
to the old ones.
Yeah. Those are new, too.
Yeah, gave the place a fresh paint job. Looks good in there. Get out of bounds.
It's a nice
Reception by number 1.
nice pass from
saying there's a chance.
Yeah. This pass from Schultz to Jalen Smith. Called his name a lot tonight. Racking up some big numbers. Jalen Smith for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he had a nice game.
Little almost a little bit of a prevent defense. It looks like the Cats are in here, trying to keep everything in front of them. I believe the Cardinals still have a couple timeouts to use if they so desire. Schultz looking. Almost intercepted that time by number 41, Luke Anderson, who kind of sat down on the pass and just a little bit short.
Kind of overthrew his man a little bit, yeah. Huh.
2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Wildcats leading 28-12 here in the fourth quarter, about to move their record to a perfect 4-0.
Haven't done that in a while.
No. 2022 was probably the last time. Pass from Schultz. I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. There's that spider again. That spider's been a menace in here for the entire evening.
Back up. Now he's going back up.
Okay.
Dropped down to Wesley's towel and said, no, thank you.
He doesn't want any part of that. No. Eau Claire North leads Superior by a score of 30-21 now in the fourth quarter.
I was kind of hoping Superior would get that win.
Those too.
23 in a row now? L's?
This would be 24.
Oof. Yeah, that's no good.
My math is right.
It's not fun.
Schultz looking, pass. Good tackle that time by Thade Dreyer. Keeps him in bounds, I believe.
He was our grinder last week, wasn't he? Thade?
Not sure. Did they call time? Must have called timeout.
All right.
I'm not sure why the clock stopped, but Okay.
See, when you spread them out, what do you do?
4th and 2.
Well, I understand. But if they're running all the time and the defense is right in the center, I mean,
Schultz keeps it. Yes, it has the first down and more. We have a flag, a late flag on the play.
Oh, man.
Let's
Can
see
we
what
get this
that's
thing
all
over
about.
with?
Penalty flag on the field.
Gotta think it's a hold, no?
Yeah, well, just the same difference.
Hey, Robbie, you got me up there? It's a long 20 seconds.
Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah.
what we were just saying.
Just thinking the same thing, Westy.
Yeah. Ball all the way back to the 45, 4th and 12. Clock's going to run here.
Just going to run out, probably.
No.
No? They're going to
Coach
stop it.
Rakovic wants to keep the game
Let's keep us here a little longer. That's all right.
from ending.
We can do that.
Don't have anywhere to be tomorrow morning.
Nothing going on this weekend?
Don't have a 4-hour drive tomorrow morning. Yeah, going to Moorhead to watch Preston play tomorrow.
Oh.
Play at noon.
Okay.
Which is just great. So,
was that sarcasm?
Love watching them play. It would have been a good day for a 3 o'clock game, given what time we're going to get out of here.
Right, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, but so that's where we're headed. We play the Winona State Warriors.
And they're usually pretty good, aren't they?
Yep, they're a good team. So, what about you?
I don't have anything planned. Thinking about going up to watch Schwamigan bike race up north, Hayward.
Okay.
But I don't know. I might just stay home. He's back up. Oh, the spider's gone. There's a spider entertaining us this evening. There's one up in the corner.
Yep,
Several
there
up
is.
here, actually.
Yeah.
One in the other corner.
Yeah, it should be a good weekend weather-wise, I believe. It should be another warm one tomorrow. 4th and 12.
Quite warm. This should do it.
Schultz looking, throws it.
Oh, boy.
Almost intercepted that time by Schneider, but he let it drop.
16 could have taken that to the house if he got it.
And that should be the second to last play. We'll take a knee here and get out of here. Go through some final stats while we're waiting for Kevin.
I like the sound of that.
Compliments of Mr. Dan Jenkins. All right, let's go. Okay. Victory formation here.
Perfect.
Final score from DeRay's Field here in Chippewa Falls. The River Falls Wildcats move the record to 4-0 as they defeat the Cardinals by a score of 28-12. Cardinals fall to 1-3 on the season. They are 0-2 in the Big Rivers Conference. Wildcats, as we said, 4-0 overall, 2-0 in the Big Rivers, tied with the Hudson Raiders and the Rice Lake Warriors. Both, or all three of those teams are 2-0 now in the conference. So, big one next week at New Richmond.
Huge, yeah.
The Tigers will be loaded for bear as they lost tonight for the first time during the regular season in a long time.
They'll be grumpy.
Yeah, they went 9-0 last year, and they were 3-0 this year until that one. So it'll be a must-win for them.
Yeah, like I said earlier, nice to see the boys show a little grit. They were down, came out of halftime like their pants were on fire.
Yep. Both sides of the ball too. I think both lines dominated the second half.
Yeah, that's what they did. They dominated the second half.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Let's go through some numbers here. Passing Tino Massa, 18 of 29 for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I
no,
asked
no
Justin Wilson
interceptions.
for some help rounding the guys up, and I started telling him the names. He's like, Kevin, I know who they are.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's hope so. Joe Terra-Savage, 35 carries, 165 yards, and a touchdown. Trevor Bartlett had the 1 carry for 6 yards. Mason Novak, 8 for 109 and a touchdown. Todd Benedict, 4 for 45 and a touchdown. Charlie Burke, 3 for 12. Riker O'Keefe, 1 for 6. Terra-Savage, 2 for 6. Defensively, we had McPherson and Blake Schneider with 7 tackles each. Dave Dreyer with 6. Todd Benedict, Jack Larson, Nolan Hopeful with 4 each. For the Wildcats.
Jonah, Vincent, Griffin, let's go. O-line.
Kevin wants them there.
Bring him
early.
in.
Good, Kevin. We want to get out of here.
They can come. Here they
All
come.
right, here they come. There's
Here they
1,
come.
2,
We got 'em.
3.
This should be fun.
Here they come.
We
These
got-
guys are a little shy.
We got 4.
Come on over, O-line. There's Vincent Anderson. That a baby. There's Sam Simpson. Sean, come on, Sean.
Well, there's there's
come
Sean.
on, Sean, get in here.
All right.
All right. Here tonight. O-line, the garage gridiron grinder of the game. That second half was unbelievable. So first of all, I want to know, what did Coach say to you at halftime that inspired you for the second half? What were the words? Anybody got something? Who's got something? What did Coach say at half?
He just said, keep playing gritty football. I mean, we're not done yet. That's only half. We were only down by 1, and you saw what happened. We brought it back.
Hey, how much fun are you having?
A lot, man. It's just fun to actually win some games this year.
Griffin, are you guys a tight-knit group here or what?
Oh, yeah. We're like brothers out here.
Vincent, how much fun are you having?
Lots of fun.
A game like tonight, you guys are down 12-6 at halftime. Did you know what it was going to take to win this game?
Yeah, we just had to grind through. That's it.
You ground through it. Hey, let's get down here a little bit and let's talk to Sean. Sean, God, what a big unit you are. Holy buckets. How much fun are you having, Sean?
A lot. Fun.
A lot of fun. So was there anything at halftime that inspired you? Did the coach say anything to you at halftime that maybe thought, this is what we have to do, this is what we have to change up?
We just have to pick up our pace and keep going with what we got.
Jonah, how about you? I mean, again, are you having a good time? Talks about how much fun you're having, how close you are with these guys, and how this game transpired for you.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun right now. These are literally my brothers on the line, and Coach Schurz really gave us some inspiration at half. You be physical and everything.
Well, I think we'll end with that right there. I don't think you can beat that. That's kind of what I was looking for right there. I'm going to give you some 5 pop here, the whole O-line. Tonight's Garage Gridiron Grinders. Who wants this one right here? We'll get you some more. Vince, right there. We'll get Vince, and we'll get you guys all of one of those. I'm going to take your guys' picture, and you're going to go celebrate with your team. I'm going to take this right back upstairs to Jeff Johnson.
There it is. The Wildcat offensive line, the entire offensive line, tonight's Garage Gridiron Grinders of the game. Again, from left to right, left tackle, number 75, Sam Simpson. We're taking a picture right there of the whole line. Left guard, number 54, Jonah Herstein. Center, number 51, Vince Anderson. Right guard, number 63, Griffin Klecker. And right tackle, number 76, Sean Vorwald, tonight's players of the game. Again, the Wildcats win it here in Chippewa Falls by a score of 28-12, 4-0 on the season. Next week, we're headed to New Richmond, Rob, to face the New Richmond Tigers.
That will be a doozy.
That will be a doozy. So, Wildcats took care of business here tonight. Let's move on to next week. On behalf of Kevin Westhouse, Rob Derry on the camera, Braden Ekstrom on production, Dan Jenkins giving us all the statistics tonight, and Chris Larson on the field camera. My name is Jeff Johnson, signing off here from Chippewa Falls. Tonight's final, River Falls 28, Chippewa Falls 12. Thanks for tuning in to the River Falls Sports.